Hey yo, we ready to go? I sure am. Hey yo, guys! Nah, we're not keeping that intro. Welcome aboard, everybody. We got a little something different for you guys tonight. Remember how I said I've got a VGA to HDMI converter on the way? Well, I finally got around to testing it, and with a lot of trial and error, testing resolutions and different chords, I finally got it working. Trouble is, I have to keep it at 480p to work with my capture card. There's a tiny bit of lag, but it's bearable with the games that I've picked this evening. Or, I've got a... 'Cause, funny story, not only am I a kind of gamer that really likes to play the new stuff, you know, I'm all about Splatoon 3, I'm all about VR chat, I'm all about Minecraft. I like newer stuff, but I grew up on a ton of old PC games as well. Guess I was a PC gamer from the beginning. Like, I played computer games before I ever touched a console. So we're just paying homage to that tonight, because I can finally show off not only some of the games I grew up with, but also ones that I've picked up in thrift shops over the years. And I'm not doing this alone. I was showing this off in another Discord earlier. I have hopped onto mine and said, guys, I'm gonna do a stream. We're just gonna see what happens with this rinky-dink old Windows 2000 I've had since, like, 2010 or so. Funny story how I got that. But this was how I first made pixel art, by the way. Just MS Paint, didn't know what I was doing. If I show you this, I'm gonna cringe. But that's not why we're here tonight. We're here to show you some of the old computer games I played as a kid. And a few others, too, that I've gotten my hands on. You're gonna want to stick around for some of them. But, I've kind of already spoiled the first one in the stream description, so without further ado, let me just undeafen and say hello to our lovely guests that have decided to join me tonight.
Oh.
Hello, everybody, we're live. So mind your manners.
Hey, Low Poly is live.
Bugaboosh!
I don't know why, but streamer mode refuses to... Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can fix that real quick. Chat needs to be able to see your names. There we go.
Did you install Windows
See our
9?
names?
There we go, fixed it.
Bugaboosh!
It's something streamer mode does automatically now. There we go. Now everybody can see when I'm talking and when my friends are talking.
Yeah.
Ow.
So, as I just explained during... So I just explained to chat, I'm about to show off some of my old computer games. Not just ones I grew up with, but stuff I've found in, like, thrift stop, places like Goodwill. I've got some good ones, don't worry. So, I figure...
Goodwill's game.
Yeah.
Also, forgive me, buddy, I am inviting Anka to my island in Animal Crossing.
Amazing.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay, good.
This beauty was one of my favorites as a kid. Yes, some of them are edutainment games. I'm a nerd, deal with it. But this one had you shoot robots, you could do mini games, and maybe you'll learn a few things along the way.
Ooh, maybe I'll have to. I have. There's one like There's one like that I had. Maybe I'll have to stream it here sometime.
Thing is, as this is an old game, I finally have the means to capture it from my old computer now.
Wow.
So check this out. What you're about to see, guys. What you're about to see is absolute hype from my childhood, or at least what I thought was the coolest intro to ever be in a game.
Ooh.
Oh, Neowolf! Thank you for the 2 months.
Can you stream it to Discord?
Rhyme. With Rhyme. Hello.
It's being
Thank you for
streamed
making
this
me your
way.
choice of Prime this month. Thank you.
Yeah, it's always
for
nice
it.
to see a prime one. Anyways, let's see this cutscene. Also, oh yeah, I know it. I've got to remind you this at least once around here. The Side Cat dance needs to get done eventually.
Oh, hey, it's the Wendy's mascot.
What?
The Wendy's mascot.
Bruh, how dare
You know
you?
her.
How dare you disrespect Joe like that?
Oh, wait, Joe? Wait, is she the one from, like, Jumpstart 5th grade, then?
That's the okay. So yeah, fun fact about this
Joe?
game: they basically brought a whole bunch of the Jumpstart characters into this game. So some of them have slightly different designs, of course, but also that is one of my old pen names. By the way, that's not my actual name. Sorry, guys.
I never really was able to play, I never really played much of Jumpstart 5th grade, but holy shit, I do remember that just one thing.
I don't remember any of these games, so this is just.
Well, you're just getting a glimpse into Tiny Me's head.
And of course,
Yeah,
I'm,
this is-
and of course,
I
I'm
would probably
familiar
still
with
in the
Botley.
womb.
I'm familiar with Botley too because he was in the
Mm-hmm.
Jumpstart games I always played as a kid.
It's probably still in the womb. That's crazy.
So yeah, this basically is a completed save. The story mission is beaten. You can watch the last cutscene up here. But I can also head out into the little world.
Oh.
Hello.
As you can see, I've unlocked a jetpack, so I don't have to worry about running over bridges specifically now.
Nice.
So basically, you have this little hub world around. I know, right? Yeah, this is very early 2000 CGI. No, I think it was kind of toony, but it had that like edge, that like early 2000s edge to it, as edgy as it could be.
I understand that, yeah. It does have that 2000s.
But yeah, there's like a city, an amusement park, and these ruins. And each of these little places where you guys, can I have this talking stick?
Sure. Sorry, I'm talking too much.
Anyway, so anywhere you see one of these little spotlight, oh hello, Last Sinful Butterfly, thank you for the follow. So everywhere you see a little spotlight, that's where you have a mini game. This is where how you would progress the stories. You'd be told to go to a certain place, even though you had no idea what that place was until you got there.
Yeah.
And then
Yep,
you would.
that's.
It was weirdly cryptic.
Want some more puzzles? When you've solved all the puzzles, click on search.
So, let's see. So these are all word puzzles, and I think I have it set up the.
Oh.
Watch how quickly I can do these.
See that when I get there. Oh wow.
Well, I thought that was Scupley. I was like, wait. It's like, what kind of word is?
See, that's why I don't stream to Discord at the same time. I don't trust my internet to be able to handle it.
It's like, what kind of word is Scupley? My brain doesn't
Since
work.
You solved all the puzzles so quickly,
Skunk.
you've earned
Like,
some extra experience points. Good work on those puzzles. Look at what the library search uncovered.
It gave me a sundial. That is useless by today's standards, but thank you.
Less than worthless, my dear girl.
I swear I did some of these already when I was doing the tests in another Discord.
I had an old like Jumpstart Kindergarten minigame that had a like some sort of like it was like some sort of race or demolition derby type
As you solved all
game
the puzzles
minigame.
It's
Hmm.
like,
I should show off all the different types of games that are in this.
Look at what the library search uncovered.
So there's like 2 different versions of each kind of minigame, and you'll see what I mean. Ow. Go away. Now this one up here, I think, was probably my favorite as a kid. Because I'm good at math. Because I'm a nerd that likes
If you need
math.
extra stuff for your launcher,
Ooh,
come
funny.
to the
Did you
right
know
place.
Jumpstart had an MMO?
Make the numbers on the top
I
of the
think I heard
MMO.
about that. I never
Oh.
played it though. Remember, I had dial-up until
Watch the
2010.
indicator on the bottom of the screen.
So
Well,
online
it's no
gaming
longer
was
massive
not an
multiplayer,
option.
it's
Press the
massive.
space bar to build up some power. Once you have the
Where are
power
those
you want,
things?
let the space bar go. Now
Those
look
robot
at the bottom of the
things.
blenders to see what number you need to match.
Oh, almost forgot.
I don't think I remember how to solve this, but I will certainly try. Wait. I'm trying to think, because it's asking me for 1,
15 minutes.
but
late.
the lowest it'll give me is 5.
Ouch.
Oops.
Well, technically,
Well, not counting negative numbers, technically. You're right there, Olvin. Wait, I think I'm doing this wrong.
Why was that nap actually kind of refreshing, though?
Yeah.
I bet you guys would like math
God,
if
I
you
wish-
actually played stuff like this. Oh, doggone it!
Did I miss anything interesting?
well, we just
No.
started,
Trying
so...
to think. I'm trying to think how to solve this math puzzle meant for 5th graders.
Hang on, let
I'm a
me...
little out of
would you like some
practice.
assistance? Would
No.
you like some assistance?
Wow,
You sure?
Polly. Do you want to
Oh, yeah,
call
pretty
a
good.
fifth grader
Sure
helping
someone
you?
in.
Come on, Polly, I'm pretty good at puzzles, I'm sure.
Oh, I did get it! I did get it! I just gotta hit that -5 there.
Well, she got it.
Haha! Fun, smart.
I love being like 5 minutes late. So.
Yay,
I-
now we can...
like,
Yay,
in
now we
terms
can
of delay.
blend mustard, I guess.
Yeah, I have no idea why they're just using mustard, by the way. That's gonna be one mustardy smoothie.
Yuck.
Or milkshake, whatever they're making.
Hey, looks like they're
I
finally...
could all...
Damn,
That is one mustardy
Oh,
milkshake.
got it.
damn, I got... Looks like they're finally mustarding up the courage.
Whoa, Black Betty.
Good one.
I didn't finish it because it was
enough.
still good enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kaiser!
Form. Bits for smart.
You're already in my VC, Kaiser! But thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you,
Oh, yes.
thank you. I will...
Wanna
Who
know-
says being smart can't make you money?
It's Kaiser in BC.
Right.
Holy Kaiser W.
No matter how smart you are, you can make money. I'm a dumbass, and I'm making $12 an hour, so I'm pretty happy. I'm making bank.
I know what I'm doing. Yeah!
You know what you're doing.
Earn bonus points for
These
considering
games,
what
right?
a great
These
plan
games
Oh, look at that.
fun, actually. They've got their own charm and everything.
This was back when they made educational games fun. That's kind of what inspired me to try doing that for a web development project, but there wasn't enough time to get a good game engine for a browser with the
Watch the
languages we
levels
were
and
using.
select the right number.
So I just
Mhm.
made a quiz instead. That professor was very supportive. I miss him. He's not dead or anything to my knowledge. I just haven't
I had a
seen him
really-
since
I had a
university.
I had a really supportive professor when I was doing coding.
Oh, it makes smiley faces.
I know, right?
I would like to go to college though, be real with you. But money's tight.
Hey, you don't always need it these days. Whoops.
I wanted to
I mean,
try
I'm
video
just
games,
taking-
dude.
I'm just taking general courses so I can transfer over to a college that'll get me on the path that I want.
Yeah, I actually
I
did a
want-
transfer program myself.
I actually wanted to go to college so I can get a degree in video game
Rats.
creation.
Hey,
That's
That's
Aha!
what I'm trying to do.
anyone told you today that they love you?
Only trouble is you gotta wait for that meter to go all the way back to the right number.
Lovely.
Oh, this is a math game. Never mind.
Oh,
Math was my best subject on the ACT, you know.
Math was
Math
my worst
used to be
subject.
my best subject.
But yeah, let's try. I need to show off more of the other games, especially if I've got other games I want to show off in general.
Oh, that was too powerful.
Yeah, math was my worst subject. Oof. I am just absolutely dog water
Get
at math.
out of the way!
What? Oh, wait, I'm on my plate.
Yeah, throughout the game you would, like, fight off robots all the while. Because that would be your
Yeah.
first mission, get the robot factory under control. Which we'll get to.
Tower is the perfect place to test your spelling. Listen to
Fight the
words
robots.
themselves.
Excuse me.
Select your
Wait,
letter. Press
we
the
have
arrow.
one robot that we should
Let
never
the extra
fight.
letters go in-
Wait, what was the word I was
Also,
supposed to
fucking
spell?
go to your
This is a
ass.
spelling minigame.
Their fists.
Wait.
Oh, they used to be able to.
Beautiful. Well, you don't look so half. Hey, you don't look half bad yourself, Botley.
Don't tell little Polly Bunny that she's cute.
I heard that.
No, you didn't.
Sibaka.
Hey, you need to tell her
I
that.
need an
No,
E. Give me an E. Give me an E.
No.
You know, Bunny,
Give me an
Bunny,
E.
you
Yeah,
kind of
you
almost
mother.
look like a Jumpstart character yourself.
Katniss Everbean.
I'll take that as a compliment, I guess.
It is a compliment.
Katniss Everbean. What am I
Just gotta
saying?
wait for the right letter. See, young me must have had a lot of patience to put up with this. That or she just lowered the difficulty. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
What?
Seems to have their own little charm to them.
I know, and I haven't even gotten through a lot of these games yet.
Beetroot? Is
My
that what this
stomach
is?
is full. I just ate a good meal.
What am I doing?
The current
Right.
game I'm playing, guys, is also beneath the stream title. I'll change the topic as we switch between games.
Nice.
Wah.
I think
I bet
Or,
there's
sorry,
like
switch
zero
the
other
description.
people playing this specific game, and that's
I-
why your viewership is going up.
Hmm.
People are probably just so confused. It's like, what is Low Poly playing this time? What is this game from the early 2000s I've never heard of? Well, my
Niche
friend, I will
titles.
show you.
Yeah.
niche titles are always pretty cool to see streamed.
Mm.
Oh, Polly plays each
Telling you
title.
that you're beautiful. Aww.
Yeah, I already made that joke. Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
sorry. I didn't hear.
Oh,
As you
right.
can tell, my
on.
stream is delayed.
Hold on,
so...
I know. This is why I'm not streaming to Discord at the same time. I doubt my internet could handle it. Also, I'm adjusting some people's volume
My
just to be
internet can
safe.
handle both at the same time.
I'm saying mine probably can't. I am the one broadcasting.
Whenever I do it on the same device.
Polly's
But,
internet.
Anybody
If
wanna...
Polly's internet
A
can't
$100
handle it, that makes me
Valorant
handle
gift
it.
card? No way.
At the power plant again.
Y'all wanna play some bubble poppers?
If you get at least
Hmm?
Bubble poppers? Ooh, that sounds fun.
Oh, is this? Oh, it's this game.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I recognize that name.
Serious. Also, this game has like the funkiest music for
Hey,
no
we're playing.
reason.
No,
Oh,
we're
I
playing
got
Bubble
here now. I
Witch.
remember
Hey,
now.
we're playing Bubble Witch.
The game had no reason to go this hard with the soundtrack. By the way, there's some
I
really good
can't-
tracks here.
I want to hear the
Yes, it
soundtrack,
is.
but I
It's a good job.
really can't because I don't want to like hear us repeating over and over.
I know. I'm sorry. One day, maybe one day, if our internet improves, this won't be an issue.
Our internet needs. We need to. Man, my family needs a new
this
router.
ball will change to whatever color it touches.
Boom.
Our router is like I'm pretty sure our
Right.
router is like,
Start you up with some extra experience points.
Oh,
it's not 2 decades old. It's, well, it's over a decade and a half. It's like a decade and a half old, I think.
hang on, I need to gift stream Elements a sub, hang on.
Okay, guys.
So I can use my emotes.
So,
If you wait too
I have
long,
this
the machine
problem.
will start to
I play games on the easiest
Don't rush me, Botley, I've got a stream to run.
Play games on the easiest difficulty, no matter what the game is. Even if it could be easy. Even on the hardest difficulties, I will just play on the easiest difficulty, just for the sake of the story.
Any game is up to the player's wants to play it, so you can play it easy. No matter what.
1 second, Ma, I know.
Sweetie, did you take
Timefall
the chicken
really
out the
got my
freezer?
love. More specifically, Timefall 2. The Timefall one was good. Just didn't have a single player campaign, which I hated. Oh.
Oh, Black Betty, Betty, oh, Black Betty. Black Betty had a charm, nothing on wild.
Jimmy Chongas. I love that Polly has like this blank stare whenever she's away. It's like
She looks like a character in an FMV game.
Oh.
I see into your soul.
I see your soul.
Like she just, I can't use this. I can't use this right now. I can't use this right now.
fucking idol. You know what else is crazy? The fact that you're not subscribed on this YouTube video.
Want a break from the ads?
Wanna break from the ads?
What?
If I could do sponsorships here, I would, but I can't make those jokes anymore. 'Cause Twitch is dumb.
Yeah, you can't make jokes like that either, bro. You gotta be careful.
I'll be careful. Twitch is dumb either way.
Still better than whatever fuck
Ceiling
Kickers
got lowered.
does.
Ceiling got lowered. No way.
Did you just say the semen got lowered?
Yeah, in the game.
Buddy's a good girl, Twitch. Buddy's a good girl, Twitch. Buddy's a good
Oh,
girl, Twitch.
shit.
Buddy's a good
Oh,
girl, Twitch.
shit,
Buddy's a
shit,
good
shit.
girl, Twitch.
I just woke up.
What?
I'm sorry.
What did
I'm
I
sorry.
say? What? The
It wasn't
ceiling
you,
is
it was-
lower
Not what
than
you
the
said, it was what Xander said.
ceiling.
I didn't mean like that. I said that I said, did you say the C man got lower? Not.
Well, this is not.
And I proceeded to burn myself the next day.
Well, this isn't good. Oh.
What happened, little Folly? You good?
Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. This is what happens when I get
The
interrupted.
character had a stroke.
Can't you
there.
just pause it?
Nope.
Oh well.
No,
Yes,
I couldn't
where's
pause
the-
it. There's no pause option on this game.
The energy balls
This is-
need to be grouped by type
Oh.
of word.
This is what happens when I get interrupted. Mm. Doggone it, Olvin, I saw that.
What was that voice?
You'll find out in a second.
Naps are refreshing. Naps are really
Commander.
refreshing. Huh?
Have you gotten those vote picks yet?
Crazy.
Wait, no.
Sorry,
No, we're not playing. No, we're not playing. No, we're playing Bust a Move. We're playing Bust a
I
Move.
can't hear you. I can't
There we
hear
go.
you.
That's how it's done.
You did it! Let's charge you up with some extra experience points.
Sweet.
What is jamming?
No, I
Also-
haven't got the milkshake yet. That was something I was just saying.
Edda.
Ooh. Okay, that got me
Okay,
awake
calm
a
down,
little
guys.
bit. Okay, now that got me awake a little bit.
It's like, calm down, guys.
Wake up! Wake up!
Yep.
Well, let's
Still
have what
waking up from a nap.
When I was young, I thought this looked super cool, but now that I'm old and I know a lot of things about game graphics, this doesn't come off nearly as impressive as it used to be.
Let's go!
Now that you're old.
This search is for
Hey.
oceans and seas.
The map that leads to you.
Oh, you're not old.
You. The map that leads to you. Fallen.
Anybody here know their oceans and seas?
I always hear falling.
I can't
Look,
tell if that's.
Hush up, Neo Wolf. I did his
I can't
did his
tell if
chat
that's a string
told
thing.
me to. I can't help that
I
we're
can't
playing
t-
a different game today.
I can't help if that's the stream freezing up or the game.
Baltic is a C.
It's slightly delayed on y'all's end.
The stream is slightly delayed. on
Bearing
ours.
is a C. Oh, no, it's a
It-
straight.
It's a stream, so it's gonna be slightly delayed.
Yep. It is just part of the job.
Welcome to the club,
You're
baby.
in the Matrix.
It's more like Tron.
I like this over the playing.
Adriatic and Arctic. Adriatic was a C.
Arctic is a C. Yeah. Baltic.
No, Arctic is an ocean.
Whatever. Black Sea. Guardian Sea? No.
I mean, they're gonna, so let's see an
Red
ocean.
Sea is definitely a thing.
I didn't even know some of these, by the way, so I guess I am. This thing still serves its purpose all these years later.
Hmm.
We finished our
Arabian.
search. Great job!
Nice.
You were looking for islands
Caribbean
of the
is a
world.
sea.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna have to speed this up, but but here's the thing. Remember what I said about each of these games having two variants?
Mm-hmm.
This is the same thing as the clock game, but it's music themed.
Welcome to the recording studio.
Mm.
Listen for the word.
What do you call a bathroom skips church? Christian Bale. I've heard that one. Oh! Green Groudon!
Wow,
Thank you for the
9/11
follow.
joke.
Click on the mixing board
convenient.
in the lower right. Catch the letters
Buggies.
in order. Listen. Here's the word you need to spell. Groove.
Wait, what did he say?
Groove.
Oh, I missed it. Groovy. That wasn't groovy.
That one's easy to know.
Movie.
You're doing great.
What's wrong with 9/11 jokes?
No.
Stop. Not on my stream, you do not, or you get kicked.
She's a
Many
good girl,
things.
Twitch. She's a good girl, Twitch. She's a good girl, Twitch. She's a good girl, Twitch.
I'm a good girl, Twitch. I'm a good girl, Twitch. I'm a good girl, Twitch.
That was funny. That was funny. You gotta admit.
Are you drunk right now, bro?
Phantom
We'll say
Sense
it
is a
off
lot
screen.
like the update.
We'll say
No,
it
wait,
off
go
screen.
back. Meme. You're
Oh,
not
wait,
wrong.
go back. I want to be monkey.
One that me and Polly remember was Sock Sorter. Sockworks, yeah, I have that on hand. I should show that off. It's the first Pajama Sam game I had. First humongous entertainment game I had.
Sam, oh my.
That's
Oh,
so
Polly,
cool.
did you
Yeah.
see? Hey, Polly, did you see Doug's stream of Pajama Sam?
Was it the one with the AI trying
The
to solve it?
25 Chat GPT Pajama
We watched
Sams.
we watched that in Fizzy's server last night. It was great.
I watched that. I watched that with Striker. Oh my god. Fucking
Those poor virtual AI children. But yeah, if you like Pajama Sam, you're gonna be in for a treat tonight.
Just for musicians. There
The
we go,
darkness is
something
really
lighthearted.
just demonic screech. The darkness is really getting to me.
My girlfriend left me because of my obsession with Linkin Park.
Also
And
the
in end,
classic.
It doesn't even matter.
Also the classic. Also just the classic. How would Leffigate Mike Pence bail?
Oh, group! I thought it said groovy.
Aw,
Groovy?
I was hoping for an Evil Dead reference.
You could have group chat.
Maybe I need to turn up this slightly.
Boosh.
There we go.
Bugaboosh.
Boosh. Kaboosh. Boosh.
I just adored how it's like. What's funny is basically Doug was speedrunning Halo's AI rampancy.
That's the last
Goodness.
letter. Resign.
Like
That's
people,
Beethoven doing
I'm
now.
gonna resign
Like-
from this game. There we go.
because the thing of rampancy is that
Mhm.
when an AI starts accumulating too much information, it will literally in Halo
The aircraft is
it
fueled
will
up and
literally
take off,
think
Captain.
itself
The
start
top of the
thinking
screen will
itself
tell
to
you which
death.
items you need to collect.
Ah.
The bottom will
Both.
tell you what is coming up
Well.
next.
Imagine if VRChat gets VRChat 2.0 and has loot boxes. Nah, that ain't never gonna
No,
fly.
Let's not. Let's not.
And look for
Let's
facts
not-
about
let's
Massachusetts.
not
This is
give
the
him
same
ideas.
thing as the virtual
Say that.
software game. I know nothing about Massachusetts. I'm from the South. We know nothing about Massachusetts.
I know nothing about Massachusetts either.
I'm from the South. I knew nothing about Massachusetts. So that's true.
MIT is a Massachusetts thing. Harvard is also a Massachusetts thing. That's
Kansas.
That's all
I
I
meant to
know.
I meant to turn away. Okay, that's something. Doggone it.
That's a British.
Let's try again.
oh, it's not.
That's
oh,
Kentucky. That's Tennessee.
Statehood. Yeah, probably. No.
Let's try again.
See, I know nothing, but you get the gist. Each of these have have two different. Each game has two different aesthetics that are just different mini games for whatever
I am
reason.
I am from Michigan. That's really all I really only know Michigan.
Polly,
You
Hmm?
made it to the prankster's hideout.
what's a golf club's
Make the numbers on the
favorite type
top
of
sails
music?
match the numbers on the bottom.
I don't know.
sails. The left and right
Swing.
arrows will let you aim.
Uh,
Watch the indicator on the bottom of the
I was
screen.
gonna say heavy
Press
metal
the
because
space bar to
iron
select a number.
iron.
That works. See, that could go. See,
Wow.
like,
Power.
I mean,
You're ready.
club
I
music
think
is
that's
technically a
a-
thing.
I think that's a
Look at
Favorite
the
dance
bottom
move, the
sail.
Caddyshack.
Much's favorite music.
Hold down
Gotta love how
the
when you
space bar to
skip the
build
dialogue,
power.
it counts it as a shot.
Yep.
Did you hear about that music composer who committed suicide?
No.
Tread lightly. Tread lightly.
Let's
He
try.
didn't
not
even
to
leave
talk
a
about
This
that on
is
the stream,
a
though.
PG rated
Let's try
stream,
not-
by the
He
way.
didn't even leave a note.
But let's try not to talk about that on stream, alright?
Not on stream, please.
Suicide is not a joke, Twitch. Don't even think about it. It is not a joke.
The Harv's Islands.
You do not care what you say to your own creators. It's not a joke.
Honestly, Avia, I would kill for, like, one of my big dreams is to stream a campaign of Icewind Dale, potentially the Enhanced Edition.
Doggone it. But you get the gist on this one. It's the same as the fast food game, but with carnival music. That is pretty cool. And really annoyingly loud robots. Shut up!
But they want to be heard.
Well, more quiet than loud, but, you know.
Well, in my ears, they're loud. No. Savvy's
Well,
a
you're a
good
bunny.
robot.
You're a bunny, so you have sensitive ears.
Very. Now, this kind of game was my least favorite. It was a tile matching game.
Out of control. Look on the bottom. You group these athletes by their
Fast
sport.
food.
I know nothing about sports. Give me a different one. But simply put, every single one of these had like a different topic, or in this case, sport. Each one is associated with, and you just got to match for. Like, see, but you gotta like be able to move it from one to the other. It's like a slide puzzle, but worse. It was the world's worst slide puzzle, because I knew nothing about the subjects.
Well, this website gives us a thing on what are fast food puns.
Boxing. Way to
Puns
go.
involving fast food?
Anything.
And that was the game. I really hate this one. I hated it. I mean, I can easily pass it to get through the story, but not my favorite game.
Oh, I should see archive.org.
At least La Polly is not high Polly Bunny, as a stone streamer is not the best for sanity. Somebody's drawn art of that, by the way. You know who you are.
What?
Yes?
Just check out I think it was the Your Art channel or the LPB fan art channel in my Discord. Join the
yeah.
Discord if you haven't, by the way.
Oh, I know what it's not
What
about.
could it be? I wonder.
But yeah.
My-
Well, that's basically the game. I've beaten the story already, or I'm using an old save.
Well, kill them.
But that was the game.
Shot revival pings. Hate you.
And that's Unmaxed Good Prankster. I think that's really all I could show you from this.
You're good at?
I mean, if you played the...
Hate that.
I know I never got episode 2. And now we
Jumpstart
play the game.
Explorers.
And now we play my least favorite game of this segment. Forcing this disk drive open. Don't ask me why, it just refuses to open a lot of the time. Oh, now you open up perfectly the first time!
I knew it.
You know, it's just every time so you don't like being embarrassed on stream. I see how it is. But, you know what, since you guys... We were just talking about it, and it happens to be in one of the first pages in this little CD booklet thing I've had since I was a kid.
Jumpstart... I've had a thing called Jumpstart Explorers Chick-fil-A.
Okay, now you've provoked the demon inside.
Do you
me.
think it's...
Told
Hey,
my
do you think
friend
it's...
to meet me at McDonald's for lunch, but it's a Burger King. He said he wanted to have it his way.
This was the first of my Humongous Entertainment collection. Basically,
Humongous Among Us.
I never played Humongous Entertainment.
they were the gold standard. And these
what PC
quirky
are you
little
running?
games. Now this was a mini game, basically. This was an arcade game, basically. And what it has 250 levels in it, and it will when you make a save file, you will have what is it?
Okay, I'm getting paid.
Oh yeah, it
Why
will
is
randomly. Sorry, no. When you make a save, it randomly picks 100 levels for you. I'm lagging a bit in the brain. I'm running like this Pentium that runs this thing.
Because the one Doug played, I'm pretty sure it like randomizes the locations of the stuff you have to grab.
It's time to fold your
This
thumbs.
opening cutscene is ingrained into my memory.
No.
Bugaboosh.
Sam. I've watched Now it's your job to sort them
I
out.
said that wrong. Fuck. I've embarrassed myself in
Right
front of a
away.
live audience.
Well, just make sure they're done before you go to school.
Join us at twitch.tv/Roll
Good night,
Funny.
Good night, Mom. Boy, that's
Wait,
a lot
save
of
code?
stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh, my eyes hurt just a
Age
minute
that
before
out
I
of
start
games
sorting.
nowadays. Only a save
Morale-
code. Now
Miles
you
Mor-
save files.
Miles Mor-
You get like 50 of them total.
Miles Morales went kilometer and Morales walks in.
Eh,
Them some crisp pixels. But some
Yes.
extra crisp animation.
Extra crispy.
the junior arcade.
I'm actually gonna go into studio mode for a second because I'm wondering if I have a save name with my actual. Sorry, I'm hoping I don't have a save game with my actual name on it. So 1 second, chat.
Fort.
I'm just doing this to make sure nobody can.
No, Paul, his real name
Okay,
is...
yeah, no, my real name is not on display, so we're good.
Alrighty.
That's the one That's the
We're
one
good.
I played. Jumpstart Advanced.
My pen
Kindergarten.
name, one of my old pen names was on this.
That was the one I always played. Jumpstart.
Oh, you bum bum.
Just Jumpstart.
You know what?
friggin'
Let's make a
Advanced
new one.
Kindergarten.
Awkward.
Where's the one?
Oh,
I
doggone
knew?
it! Just like the Among Us VR. Only 10 characters.
Among Us VR.
No, 9 characters.
Kinda sus, man.
No, this was back when I played with Cyberchimp and Fizzy and all them. This was in the fall. But I remember this happened, and they said they kept calling me Low Poly Boo. So it looks like we'll just have to go with this.
Probably the silly. Probably the.
When in doubt. So yeah, we'll start a new save so I can show how the game works. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of conveyor belts and colored baskets. You've gotta click on them, and these things, they push the socks. Ta-da!
I love how it has.
And you see these little boxes that have shapes on them? They're shoots. And they basically teleport from one to another. Also, you can speed up the game if you'd like. Just watch this.
Watching, waiting, anticipating.
Wow, wow.
We did it!
Abagaboosh.
Reminds me of this puzzle game. Forgot what it was called, but I think it was Train Crisis. Odds are it was based off of something, and I've just never seen anything like it before. But this I think I've beaten this a few times as a kid, like gotten through my set of 100 levels. I know, right? I mean, I don't know why he needed help sorting his socks, though. They're all yellow.
Oh, someone left a call.
It wasn't
I'm about
too
to
much,
call.
so you should be good.
I know, Sam.
The call to humanity.
Oh, I forgot about this. The slides and the paint buckets. They do what that you think they do. Never mind, he had more than yellow socks.
We'll have some done in no time.
I love Jemison. He's so cute.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I bet
This
is-
one's
I
easy.
bet the
Yeah,
longest game
we're
is
definitely getting the easy
in
ones right now.
Dream World.
Oh, hey, I found another Spy Masters game. I found a ROM of another Spy Masters game.
Spy Masters?
These
Yeah,
are
that's
fairly
probably this
simple.
So,
But I think they get
Says
more hectic
Max
the further you get in.
Strikes Back.
I love when he does that little dance. I would always do it with him. Come on, give me something challenging. Then again, this game was made for like ages 6 to 8.
Exactly.
I remember it being more hectic than this, though. Whoops!
Yeah.
You have to put the CD in the computer. Also, hey, Green Groudon,
Whoops, you have to put
wink,
the CD
wink.
up your hat.
You'll figure out while I'm winking in a second.
Wink, wink.
Also, those pink belts, you cannot click on. You gotta be careful what goes on those. Uh-oh.
Whoops. You don't want to touch those seatbelts.
Just yeet a wrench in there, that'll fix it.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
See, that alone makes this playing through these worth it. You get to see the cute little animations they put in.
What if he's reading a book?
Yeah!
How many levels are in this game? Gotta ask.
I could probably speedrun this tonight, but I'm not gonna. We'll play a sample of each, because I've got a ton of stuff to share.
Well, that's wrong. No, the fluff on my doggo's nose is gone. You stole my doggo's fluff. Go out his ass. I'm talking about a stuffed animal, okay? I didn't actually. I didn't mean no real dogs were home.
Eh.
Yeah! I didn't even have to do anything on this one. This one's insulting. Oh,
Insulting to your intelligence.
Very.
Obviously, 5 heads.
Yeah, cheat.
Oh, I almost forgot. This had the option to... Look at that! We've made a new save file!
No, that's amazing.
So basically, you could just...
We run this in one night, yeah.
You could just
Power of
make...
imagination.
You just put stuff everywhere here. And not to and you click this button to rotate the object. I almost forgot to show off what these do. Oh, and yeah, you could... it's like Mario Maker, but for a sock level. That's the one gimmick I didn't run into. But yeah, that's pretty much Pajama Sam's Sockworks.
You can make your own levels? Aww.
Yeah. This is a lovable little game. Everything from Humongous Entertainment was. Okay, so if I could just tell this to be polite and open the thing.
This thing must be
Stop
very-
doing that! Okay, so it does this thing where like half opens and then immediately shuts itself. Come here. Open up. Come on. Chat's waiting on the next game.
It opens. Opens poly. Closes.
Ats.
That's the trouble about some of these games that auto-run when you put the disc in. Since I can't consistently get this disk drive to open. Oh. Oh, I wonder, wait, I wonder if this PC tower was off balance and that's why it was misbehaving. Oops. The drive demands Peach rings. That would kill this 20-something-year-old computer. It's probably as old as me. But
What?
I do genuinely
As old
wonder if
as
this will
you.
run.
Are you the youngest child?
Nope, I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest.
I am
okay.
25. To be
Damn.
exact.
It's old. For me,
Thanks.
Hey
For
now.
me.
Hey now.
Okay,
Hey
I
now.
am
I'll
young.
call you old.
Gen Z. My generation sucks. You got a good
Okay,
generation.
it is one. There were 2 discs in
I
this
got the
package,
worst
but
generation.
thankfully just
Yeah.
1 is needed for this game.
Oh,
Whoops!
You got
I
the
guess I
best
put the
generation.
CD
Yeah,
in my
sure.
computer. Please work. Please work.
Lego Island. Map that leads to you. That leads to you.
I don't think I've tested this one yet.
Love the old computer aesthetics.
Yes, please. I would love to play Lego Island.
Yes, please.
Oops.
Whoops, you forgot to
It
put the
so it
CD
might or might
up
not
your
work
ass.
depending on what graphics it needs to run. Hopefully nothing
Wow,
too
it has to
serious.
Download it. Oh my.
It's not downloading, it's installing. Baka.
Hey,
The download is on the disc.
basically the same thing.
Gotta love how... Okay, so it uses DirectX. That makes sense.
Correct X. That's very old as well. You have to reinstall DirectX? No way.
Okay, this looks rad. Yeah, I'll edit that out of the VOD, don't worry. It'll become a highlight later. Or rather, I'll turn this into a highlight later.
Yeah, not a bad idea. I'm just waiting on my friend.
But this is not a game I grew up with, so we don't have that problem here.
Brick by brick.
This game is.
Please work.
Are they humping each other? What?
That's not
What?
what they're doing! Bad!
It kind of looks like. It looks like that to me. Sorry.
That was-
They just looked like they were doing sus things.
Yeah, what Ulvin said.
I've only ever seen that I've only ever really seen that intro of Lego with,
Good.
The Legend of Motonui.
Heh.
Oh, the old Mask of Flight game.
Isn't this the
No.
game where that?
Nope.
I've
The
never
Legend of
played this
Motonui-
before, by the way.
The Legend of Motonui was a canceled PC. It was a canceled PC game that was going to be based off the original 2001 storyline
Ah.
of the Toamata collecting the masks and then going down to fight Makuta.
Oh, shoot! I forgot.
Hey, you just made a pine tree into a palm tree.
What have you forgone upon?
Store pizza. I love the faces. No! The crash.
Sorry, I almost forgot to change the stream topic.
Brick by brick. Stuck my...
Whoop, there he goes.
Bye. And the stream.
This is so quirky, I love it.
Brick by brick. Stuck my...
That's funny.
It works! The game works!
It's him! He's running a little fast, but...
How you doing? Yo, And in any language, welcome to Lego
His
Island.
eyes are things of
Oh,
nightmares.
I almost
Yes.
forgot. If you haven't done so already,
Also
select
now.
our big blue
Start the
brick
rescue helicopter. A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. Start the rescue helicopter.
Hey!
Build the helicopter. And off to the rescue.
Man has not had
Well, that
Oh.
is interesting.
5
You
years.
know,
Apparently I did this in a previous save. That's an older alias.
select
Don't worry, it's
the
not a
video
doc this
game,
time.
Then click the check mark when you're done. That's when your fun really
This
begins.
man has not had bitches in 5 years. Hey.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to use the... Perfect!
And a Q.
Don't ask, it was my weeb face.
Get started. So,
A
things
Q.
like
I spelled it wrong.
flying and building and flying and watching and driving and having
And
fun
a
and
cute.
well, you know, I'm not exactly sure what all there is to do.
But the fact that there's a previous save and I don't remember playing this
Man,
tells me this may not work, guys.
Become a Lego person.
Man, Infomaniac for Lego
Of course I'm
Island.
picking Pepper.
Drag your choice to
Infomaniac should have been in Lego Dimensions.
Of course I...
Delivery dude, the dude with the food.
I'm so picking Pepperoni.
Perfect angle.
Yes, that's his name, Pepperoni.
Brony, meat, or pineapple.
90.
It's my next Splatfest title.
And now, you're Pepper. Welcome to Lego
But
Island.
pineapple is gonna get dead last.
Oh,
It
what
works!
in the blue bricks was I thinking?
It does work!
I forgot to tell you one more thing. If you want to help out in the
First thing I
pizzeria,
did.
delivering Lego Island's tastiest comestibles,
A man has fallen in love with a man in
someone
Lego
will
City.
tell you what to do. On the other hand, if you don't want to do that,
These
you should walk
these
in
What
and
was
say
that?
hello.
These
There's
bees
always,
gay. Good for them.
This bitch is gay.
I wonder if it's like slightly skipping
Language.
the cutscenes.
Yeah, it does seem to be running a little more fluid than I remember.
Oh, it's gonna be a little harder to control, I think.
Love how this guy is just so animated.
Best pizza on the island, even if it wasn't the only pizza on the
It's
island.
like
I just ate
being
10
off.
quadruple garlic and bean
Like
pizzas
all
by
his
listening
Lego
to
pieces
songs
are
on
just
the jukebox.
woo.
Oh, I love
Does this
that
become
jukebox. And I love those quintuple
skater?
anchovy jalapeno pizzas.
Not-
too.
Ew.
I
Why?
think I'll go listen to the
Aw,
jukebox and
man.
eat about 10 more of these.
Darn.
Houston, I think we may have a problem.
All of the animations.
This game is very cute.
I hate the eyes, but
Well, it's old old Lego.
It's hard to steer because I.
he just blew up.
Wait, do I click on somebody? Oh, hello.
Sit down and stand
Oh.
up.
Oh, I gave you a
Down,
different hat.
Stand up and sit down. Lie down. Blow up into a million pieces.
Wah!
See, Avia, I don't.
What have I done? What have I done? Put it back. Put it back. Put it back.
Turn to.
Goodness.
Oh no! You've put the Floro Sprout from Super Paper Mario on her.
It's Cuphead.
Nice.
But yeah, no. So Avia, I don't actually think that. I think remaking the game with better quality, I think that would kind of take away some of the charm.
Cup.
I think the best thing to do would be like the remasters of like the Humongous Entertainment games, where it's like pretty much for the most part pretty much the same in all areas, but just remastered a little bit to run on modern PCs.
He's got Yankee with brim.
Okay, I need to stop clicking on the NPCs because clearly that. What was that? Oh. Can I just walk through people?
But
It is so hard to steer this thing.
eyes, they look like they're demonic.
Oh! Oh, when I walk through someone, they just go click and fly up.
If I were to stream... So, I found the games that I used to play as a kid, the Jumpstart 3D Virtual World games. Now,
Is this how people did conga lines before TF2?
Yankee on a Yankee on a Yankee on a Yankee.
Those Latin rhythms.
I think I ran across this world in VR chat before.
Legendary,
Undoubtedly.
Being stupid.
Ooh, ow.
If this was Heavy's channel, I'd probably not watch ads. Break from the ads.
I've never played Lego Island. I would have loved this as a kiddo. Excuse me.
I had a Lego soccer game that came with like a 4-pack. I had a 4-pack of CDs.
Racetrack. I want to see those F1.
That like had a Lego game along in them, and I never got to play the Lego game because the PC we had couldn't handle it. We did, however, have Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy Megatron.
Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy Megatron? What?
Megatron.
Megatron. Don't say it 10 times fast.
I hit the escape key and the game borked.
Whoops. Whoops.
Maybe we'll come back to this another time.
Put it off the game.
But yeah, basically, Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy Negatron, pretty much a Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, I heard about that one through Nitro Red.
Jimmy Nitro John. I don't know.
Jimmy Nitro.
I did enjoy it. Thank you.
Jimmy Nitro's son. Yeah.
Reh.
Yeah, and then, but no, so I found, like, the Jumpstart games I used to play as a kid, the 3D Virtual World games, and I'm wondering, do I start with, I'm wondering where I start with, because we got preschool, kindergarten, first grade, and second grade.
What other games did I play as a kid? Well, I didn't play Lego, but...
Start with...
Alright, that's sitting on the keyboard in my lap.
Is there a pre-K option?
Yeah, there is a preschool one that it starts with.
Wow. It's crazy. Crazy? That's crazy ones.
Open up!
Rats. Rats make me crazy. Kind of ironic, because You know what? I don't care, because other rats make me crazy. Crazy? That's crazy ones. He knocks me in a room. I'm rubber ring. I rubber ring with rats. Rats make me crazy. I may be a rat, but...
Stop!
Those other rats are unwelcome. They make me crazy.
Open up! Open up!
Open the door.
Open the disc drive. There are more games to play. Thank you. It hurt me. Oh goodness me! Calm down.
Careful.
Hey, we just kiss.
Yeah. So you guys kind of just figured out that this thing can be a bit finicky. When it comes to compatibility.
Sorry. Yeah.
Here's another one I found at a thrift store. It's an arcade game, and a pretty decent one at that.
An arcade game? No way. That's crazy. It feels like all these games are arcade games.
No, not really.
Oh, wait,
Let me guess.
I fell asleep at around 5 o'clock. That's why I said I was tired.
You'll see.
Earlier. No, more like 8 o'clock.
Crazy. That was crazy. Crazy was put in institution. I died there.
This is my name.
Alright, does it work? Yeah, it works.
Cooper! Oh, love this guy.
Okay, so we got...
I think this is like the PC and PS1 version.
That's one. I haven't heard that one in so long. This one is so old nowadays. What year was that made in?
I'm trying to figure out if this was Q*bert or Q*bert rebooted.
I figured it was Cubert. Oh, these guys all in the world.
It looks like a Sky. It looks like a Skycraft server.
Oh.
Rip off Minecraft games.
Gosh darn it, Cubert, you broke. Gosh darn it, Cubert, you broke the cobblestone generator.
Ooh, Snake. I don't like his eyes. Okay, I'll just say this right now. His eyes are creepy.
What voice on Redeem Groudon?
Did he just swear?
Honestly, I don't know if it actually means anything.
I mean, in Wreck-It Ralph, it's canon. That's just how he talks.
Yeah. I mean, you can technically play head-to-head, but I don't think... I have no means of networking on this old machine, so...
Yeah.
LAN party.
Still.
Hamachi is a thing.
Alright,
Well,
let's
both
do this.
that. I don't even own the game, so...
Loading.
I've never played it,
Oh.
so...
Did I link? Because I thought I sent you guys the archive.org. Yeah, I sent the archive.org thing in
My
CDC
signal
text.
stopped working.
No, Cubert.
Fix. No.
Was good.
Cubert, no, stop. You're ripping the internals out of the computer.
Just in time.
What the heck?
Work!
Rather technical
Work! No!
Stop.
Did I join it?
Now you see why I said this took
No,
a
it's
while
fine.
to set
It's just
up.
technical issues.
Oh yeah,
Wait, I know what. Aha! I think that's what fixed it. Let me restart it.
Computer. No need for this.
There's always need.
Oh, he's dying and I can't save him.
Yes, yeah.
Throw them in the pit.
That was weird. How did that happen? Does it just not like this monitor?
I'm assuming.
That could be the
Weird.
case.
Yo, it's Cubert. Let's go.
Oh, I gotta reduce the resolution. Because I have to force this thing to... I have to
the
reduce it to
resolution
480
noise.
just so it could go on my capture card. That's what happened.
Oh my god.
Oh. Really?
Little Cubert.
When is Pokemon Sleep gonna come out?
Hey, there we
I
go.
need to sleep.
No, you don't get to sleep.
Wait.
You're staying awake.
I want Pokemon away.
How do I move? How do I move? How do I move? How do I move?
Uh-oh. just the snake is like, I'm a coming for you.
Keyboard? Hello? Hello?
It didn't click.
Of course I get the game to load, but for some reason I can't move.
Ollie, I think it's point and click.
Wait, is it? But I can't see my cursor! No, the poor boy. I'm sorry, Q-Bird.
Cubert either way.
Well, most of the time it's, I don't know. Like, most
I'm gonna double check the
games have-
controls.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have a controller.
Oh!
What is it? It's one of those controllers?
Nah, it's the...
There we go. That should fix it.
It's one of those things of where player 1 has
Ugh.
weird stuff attached, and then player 2 is the normal controls for no reason.
Now we get blamed.
NES controller.
Bro, I don't even care.
Oh, there we go.
Love how Twitch.
Around the time of my birthday up in Nashville. I had my hands on the wrong keys, but hey, we know it works.
And now we play the game.
Avoid the purple.
Bro, it's just a snake.
The way
Whee!
he squished. The way he squished.
Oh, I
Bro.
tricked him.
Yeah. Smart. And now we do it again. Oh, here he comes. The snake in the purple orb, and he's here.
No, move faster! Move faster!
Canonically
Ah,
called,
no!
Oh my god.
I win. Whew!
Mm,
he's canonically called, the snake is canonically called, Coily.
bro, I would thought he would be called Tigger for no reason.
Can confirm.
The wonderful thing about Coily is that I'm the only one.
I have a Tigger in my room.
Oh wait, why'd I do that?
The buttons are made of springs.
Because now you have no escape.
Look at me now. I'm just.
What do you mean no escape? He's not trapped. I'm not trapped in here with him. He's trapped in here with me.
I'm dumb.
Tigger was my favorite Winnie the Pooh character.
But that's classic mode.
I
We
like
obviously can't do
Kanga.
head to head.
Could you do 2-player? I don't know.
Oh, I didn't realize I got a high score and I just left it as
I liked Kanga.
Snake, bro.
I liked Kanga the most out of like the various Winnie the Pooh characters, and I still
I'm
do
sorry,
for
what?
various reasons.
What the heck?
Hey, suck this bad, Polly. You landed on the snake.
Adventure mode. Lovely.
Adventure.
Bro, is there actual cutscenes?
Actual
Probably
We're about
not.
to find out. Yep.
Well, damn.
Although it has only 3 different difficulties.
Huh?
Oh, it's some handy hints.
Oh, interesting.
Zawardo.
Zawardo. Cuber uses Zawardo.
Zawarudo.
The green
Oh,
orbs will time
Zawarudo.
freeze for no reason. Just like, oh look, it's the green orb. Time freeze. Go.
Time freeze. Go. You guys are wizard.
Whoa.
You're a wizard, Harry.
What? I changed. What? Huh? Do you have to follow him? I don't even know where he's going. Up. Oh, you have. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Oh my god.
Ouch. You killed Cuber. How dare you?
He was my friend.
I did
Never
it.
anybody's friend. He was never anybody's friend. It was rigged from the start.
He owes Coily $5.
He still owes me $5.
There he is. Up. Oh, so that's how this is working. So it's literal worlds. That's interesting.
It's neat.
It's interesting, but it's also kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Like I don't even.
Oh, I'm stupid.
My man literally said, "I'm going to Brazil. I'm about to head out."
I'm about to head out.
Oh, I'm stupid. I'm terrible at these old games.
Trust me, aren't we all?
You older
Oh, you
gamers
fell
and your arcade games and whatnot and who what's it.
I resemble that. I resemble that, Polly.
Bruh.
I'm sorry.
Look at this
Trust me, I played Street Fighter, like the actual arcade Street Fighter. That was.
I have two. I like Honda.
Funny.
What?
I think I just saw one of the most cursed images
Yeah?
in Transformers history.
Oh god.
I would like to
so
thank
dumb.
my new friend Soundwave from Transformers.
Behold. Helmetless
It's
Soundwave.
Did I guess Soundwave? Did I actually guess Soundwave?
Helmetless Soundwave.
I would like to thank my friend Soundwave from Transformers. Transformers, robots in disguise.
Well, Soundwave's not in disguise anymore. He's just Soundwave now.
No!
Bro,
Wait, why is this thing hairy?
Soundwave is first.
Bro, my man my man said, "Let me go bald for a minute."
Yes. Bald. Bald. Bald.
Nah. My man was like, "Oh shoot, we messed up. We gotta go bald." Wait, what?
Oh my god, Green Grown. Oh god, you looked it up too. Oh god. I thought it was just his. Yes, this is from one of the comics.
Bro,
No way.
it looks like it's from the comics. It's like Archie Sonic comics right there.
No, that's Soundwave. He took his helmet off, and I think that's.
No, the other guy.
No! I got smacked.
I don't know.
Why does he have paws? Ew,
What?
no.
Why does who have pot? Oh.
Wait,
Oh.
what? Huh?
Oh,
Hubert does.
cursed.
What?
Cursed.
Wait, what?
Hubert has paws.
No, he doesn't. No.
He has
bullshit.
little paw
Well, okay.
prints.
Well.
But then, okay, if he has
dead
paw
now.
prints, it looks like he has little
Well,
shoes.
if there are any artists of that type out there, of that specialization
I
out
think
there,
that's our
you know
cue
what
to
to-
move on to the next game.
you
I
know what to
agree.
do.
What game?
No,
What game?
Hubert.
I'm interested in what game is next.
God.
That's why we
Well,
call
the
it
next game is, it's gonna be cursed.
Retro PC Game Variety Hour, even though it's not actually an hour.
Still
That's been about an hour.
My heart, it's an hour.
Oh my goodness. This is a relic from my
Retro
childhood.
PC Game variety.
We've gotta
The big
play this
question.
one.
Will the disk drive open?
But wait, which one?
Oh, wait, I wonder where the other one is,
Put the
actually.
CD in your computer.
Oh my
The
god.
CD up your ass.
No.
Whoops!
I will
What the-
smack you if you say that.
The hell?
I actually have the sound code for that, but I'm not gonna play it. Gordon.
But don't do it sexually. Nuh-uh.
Is it in
Uh-uh.
here? Or is it
Nah,
on
you're not
another
doing it sexually.
case?
No.
Did I ever get it back?
You're
Did
doing
I
it
ever find it?
Finally.
Did I ever find it again?
Okay.
Button.
Wait, that did not come out right. Wait.
Gordon. Gordon.
I don't have it with me.
Oh.
But I do have the other one. There were two games from this old,
Oh.
series of books and cartoons I loved as a little kid. When I was a little
I'm
girl.
interested.
And I actually have one of them. I can't find the other one for the life of me. I think I left it at a grandparent's house, because for some time they only had the only computer that I knew that could play it. I need to get it back somehow.
About this results.
I did, and we lost to Vanilla because, because, Shiver fans be thirsty again.
Oh my god.
Hey, let's be fair.
You have
Better
won
that
too many
vanilla
You know what?
times.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
Better that vanilla one than the strawberry. Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Mint Chip almost coulda had y'all.
Okay, let me.
Got it 10 times. If that
Okay,
makes
let me
sense.
ask you all something. What is the oldest game you have played? Like the oldest. I'm interested.
I was looking for the
Oh.
rainy day activities, as that's the one I have more memories of.
Minecraft.
But this was my jam as a little kid.
Madeline?
Mhm.
Bro, it looks like.
I remember. Oh, God.
It looks
And
like
even in first grade.
Bro, the
That
dog
brings
looks
back
like the
a
big
whole
dog right there. Goddamn.
In first grade, I was her for Halloween.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cute.
yeah, I remember that game, that name.
Yes, let's continue.
Bro, there was a free trial for
Dox yourself there. Again.
The memories are flooding back.
Dick.
I will smack
To
you.
Madeline's thinking games.
Why would you? Why
I
would
think I
you?
remember
Please
this.
type in your name.
It's Madeline.
I vaguely remember. I remember this. I think I remember this game from playing.
We are going to have so much fun.
From first grade.
You remember the game more than show?
Okay, so
Bro, the
let's
oldest
I
see.
never watched
game-
the show.
Oh wait, I remember
Oh.
this
Show
game.
Genevieve how to leave the maze,
Bro,
s'il vous plaît.
the oldest game I remember. Remember that old?
I wonder if that's the OG
Blues
voice
game?
cast. I barely remember the.
I
Oh,
love
Flaming
it.
Gamer. Yeah, we've been just playing some old stuff.
Day and night.
Oh wait, I have to use the mouse, not a... Why can't I use the keyboard? Whatever.
I remember the oldest game I played was. Do you guys remember that old Blues Clues game?
Oh, you
Like-
have to drag her through the maze. Okay.
Yes,
I gotta click and
I
drag.
remember playing that in
Genevieve would be lost
kindergarten.
without
Love
you.
Blues Clues.
It was so, like, literally the teacher said you could do what.
It's a shame
The
what they've
teacher was
done.
like, you could do whatever you want, and I was like, I'm gonna play Blues Clues
What do you
for no
mean?
reason.
That's the name of the main character.
They've done to Blues Clues is not okay.
Genevieve would
I mean,
be
it's not
lost
that bad.
without you.
He
Like,
changed it
Genevieve
so
would be
much.
lost without
I
you.
understand
Here we
they
go
did,
again.
but it's like at the same
God.
time they had to.
Went to
They had
college.
to. They had to. Like,
Oh.
if I could go back in time to when Blues Clues was actually good,
Oh,
I
Blues-
would.
Blues Clues is good
Merci.
all in
Thank
all
you.
of its
You have
incarnations.
rescued
I feel like it
Genevieve.
definitely has some golden
May we
gems
begin
though, like
again,
from the
s'il
old
vous plaît?
times.
Won't lie.
But yeah,
won't
this
lie,
thing
the
is...
trailer.
To be honest.
Won't lie, the
Mom's
trailer
Shall
for
we
the
go next?
like the trailer for
For
the
the movie?
special where it's like Steve goes, "You." Is that you?
Me. Yeah.
It's like God. That was
Yeah,
It's like
that.
So basically you
like
could-
the parasocial relationship triggered
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Like,
Cough, cough. May I talk?
Oh,
Sorry.
oh
In
my
this game,
God.
you could go all throughout the house and play a bunch of little games. As
Oh,
you can
nice.
see here.
Is
What's
there
in
a
here?
cooking game?
Would you fix this room up for me, mon ami?
Oh.
Cooking Mama? We're playing Cooking Mama?
I haven't
Cooking
watched.
Mama?
I haven't watched the
My
special
goodness,
yet.
I haven't done this in so
Just
many
need to watch
years.
the
In-
special.
Oh, it's just like a Blue's Clues special where they got all three of the hosts together.
I can fill a room with bunnies. This is amazing.
Oh no.
Alright. Well, I just came in to say hi and see how you guys are doing. Hope I'm a dip.
Obama? Steve,
Alright,
Joe, and
so
Josh.
wait
I
till, like,
love
11:30.
Steve. Steve was my all-time favorite.
I have a funny story
No,
about
Mom
Steve.
Says
I am
never
not
watched
partial.
Blue's Clues. Mom says I never
You're
watched it.
wonderful company.
I feel like I have. So
I am not partial to any of. I'm
these
not partial to any of the.
Polly
Why would I look up Persian cats?
Bunny Polly Bunny.
They're cute. Wait, now where? Now where the heck is screws?
There we go.
for- Where the heck is screws for
Eve.
the drone? The
Hey, it's
landing skids
Pepito.
and
I remember him.
Pizza.
Pepe-
Spanish ambassador's son.
Pepino.
I'm sorry, I'm
Pizza
up to date on all the
Tower.
Madeline lore, okay?
Peanut
We're gonna get some-
Can you put this
Love
picture in order?
love
If
Blue's Clues.
There's supposed to be screws. There's supposed to be screws for the landing skids
forgot
on this.
to,
Sorry, I'm
change
just
the
putting.
topic.
Sorry. I'm
Oh
just
yeah, the
putting
ice cream
together
scoops equal difficulty. but it's on the easiest, because...
I wonder how hard it can get.
Probably not too hard, because bear in mind, this is a game for small children.
Good.
Well, this one's a bit more brain-teasy than Rainy Day Activities was.
Baby. She's a baby.
No, this is medium difficulty.
I'm checking it out.
Yeah, that's a medium
Now
difficulty.
it is going to be a little trickier.
Medium difficulty? Yeah.
In other words, it's gonna have another row and column of
Camera
pieces.
is...
Oh wait, they have a ton of... Oh, there's a ton of pictures in here. And they're screenshots from the show, of course.
Yeah, the digital camera is, of course... Yeah, the digital camera is
I never saw the
attached.
show.
And oh yeah, a lot of French was sprinkled in.
Picture.
Oui.
I got to meet...
Ice cream. Keep going. You are doing great.
See, it's like... See, Flaming Gamer... I didn't care if it was Steve or Joe. Blue's Clues is Blue's Clues.
Me, Steven... Steven Universe.
Spoon.
No,
Perfect.
Steve Blue's Clues.
Cup.
No,
Match the pictures with the English world.
spoon. Fizzy's favorite item.
Learn.
I know. Of course I find a spoon and...
Crème glacée.
You know what?
You are very good
Every
at
character has a counterpart.
this. Task.
Fizzy.
I gotta see what other
You
games
want
are
to
in here.
explore now.
Because there's so many memories I'm trying to bring back.
Abby has her sister. Veronica and Roxanne have Mega. I was never online.
If you click on the keys, we can learn some words together.
Anne has B-Tech.
But-
Don't make me click.
And Fisk
B-A-L-L-O-N.
Oh good, it lets me use the keyboard.
have joined the war.
Balloon.
Panic moment there. You better let me use the keyboard.
W-E-R.
Okay, it doesn't like how quickly I did that.
F-L-O-W-E-R.
Did it so quickly, nice
Flower.
going.
Turtle. T-U-R-T-L-E. Turtle. Monday.
Oh, that reminds me, I've typed to learn 3 somewhere.
Now it is going to be a little
Damn
trickier.
Abby does have a sister, yes. She used to. She don't know where she is nowadays.
P-A-N-O. Piano.
Assume she got dismantled for parts.
T-O-M-A-T-O.
Savvy's new body.
Tomato.
Yeah, if I type too fast, it's not gonna take it. It would not handle a chat room. I can tell you
Where
that.
shall we go next?
Once.
Tomato.
It was a typewriter.
Typewriter, duh. Of course it's not gonna take it.
Wait, was this the
Click on
page?
the little pages,
This was
and
the...
you will see different pictures to color.
Okay, so this one was cool, of course. Obviously, you could, like, do the freehand coloring. You could also do the paint bucket. You could also do the... You could do, like, a transparent looking effect. But you could also get this, turn it into the screenshot from the show that was being stored beneath it.
Yep.
Isn't that so? Like, and of course, it has a ton of these.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's actually kind of cool.
Love that. I love this game. I love these
Let's be
games.
real here, these two had chemistry. We all knew it. We all knew it.
I didn't because I never watched the show.
Typing game that's
Oh, the Color Wonder. I know what you're talking about. Those took off when I was pretty young.
I had one of those. I think I had one of those Green Gradon.
Reminds me of that SpongeBob typing game that's obscure and not a lot of people remember.
Oh, and they had one
I was-
blank page for you to
I
draw
wasn't
on.
allowed.
Neat.
Fini.
I wasn't allowed SpongeBob as a kid. My parents thought would cause memory loss. Turns out I just had ADHD.
What?
Oh.
What?
Oh, here you could.
Cause memory loss, huh?
I'm gonna have to talk over this slightly because I don't want to get hit for copyright. But yeah, here you could watch some clips from the show. Mainly these are just specifically a few of the songs. Man.
No, Green Groudon, Phineas and Ferb was allowed in my class. In my house, Phineas and Ferb was allowed.
My childhood.
Wow. That is such a unique name for a game.
Come on, let's play a tune.
Wait. Can I use my keyboard? I wanna use my keyboard! I wanna use my keyboard, Madeline! I wanna use my keyboard! No. Glad they didn't settle for just MIDI.
Phineas and Ferb was awesome. Amazing, yeah. It was awesome. I never enjoyed it. Okay. I get the appeal in Phineas and Ferb.
Okay!
SpongeBob was my whole childhood. No. Used to watch every episode of it more than once. Like, actually, sorry, probably infinite times over.
What game is with the desk?
Look for a picture that matches.
Oh, it's memory match. Oh.
You are very good at this.
Well, yeah, you gave me the answers. Oh, I see. Which of these are the same? Oh, Rallick, thank you for that hydration check. Let me grab my drink back here.
Those are cool. Oh, and Rallick doesn't...
Thank you, Rallick, I needed that.
Hydration check.
We're having fun,
I
aren't
no way.
we?
I didn't do anything, Madeline. Give me a second. Uh-oh. Cord.
And
Headphones.
those colors of the matching balloons are so nice to me.
Mm-hmm. What, the, like,
Cyan,
cool
blue, and
breeze?
Wee!
green. They're my favorite colors, you know.
This will be your biggest challenge.
Oh, so hold on, Rallick.
We've become friends. Fini! Finished!
I've been practicing a little bit.
Oh, Rallick, this is for you. Ara.
I'll play some Pizza Tower.
Rawr, X3 nozzles, please shut the fuck up. I'm not
Okay,
drinking
calm
Pizza.
down.
I need to go and fucking sit down, stand up, sit, stand up and sit.
And I
Anyway.
play Pizza Tower again.
Oh wait, is this a cooking game?
The kitchen is a mess.
Game.
Please give me the
Uh-oh,
ingredients
Cookie
I
Mama.
need.
Okay, so we need some pepper. We need an onion, some dough,
Now
and
you're
ham.
cooking.
I'm kinda hungry.
Don't think that's how cooking works, but whatever.
Good job,
Oh, it's a
Chloe.
pizza.
Congratulations. You
I
are
will be
one
back.
good cook. Again? Wee! You are doing very well.
The hand-drawn art style is just so soothing on the eyes.
Congratulations. You are one good cook. Again? Wee!
There it is. I think that's the ingredients for a cake.
This looks delicious. Again? Wee! Now
Let's
it is going
let's
to be
make
a
this
little
intense
trickier.
cooking. Oh, that's a lot of stuff.
So,
Why are we putting the oven mitt in the oven? That's not how this works.
You are doing very well.
Considering I'm about to set fire to a perfectly good oven mitt, I doubt it. I know, right? I could have swore...
Congratulations! You are one good cook. Here we go again.
But yes.
Fini! Finished!
Yeah, it's been probably just been ages since I watched the cartoon, but... Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, right. I remember there was another mini game here.
Would you help me pack my basket? If you pick the right foods, they'll fit in the basket. Please get 5 soufflés.
Of course, it's French food.
Of course.
Just gotta wait. And don't worry about Genevieve, she'll eat anything.
Once we're done, I'll get Luminaire to sing a song.
And of course, it's the stock splotchy of...
That dog has some appetite.
Everybody wanna be a superstar.
I gotta love how these are the...
Just the right
fancy car.
Again?
Oh, I loved Avia. I remember loving the live-action movie. I thought it's somewhere around here. Cheese? Okay, can't click on the cheese. I don't know why they need 4 whole hams for a picnic, but hey, I'm not French, I don't know. Well, I'm not completely French. I'm mostly Celtic.
Oui, you have packed a wonderful meal. May we begin again, s'il Please get 5
That's enough of there.
This will be
Wait,
your biggest
do I just have to click on a bunch?
Please get 3 soufflés that are next to the
Oh,
levels in the slums
extra instructions. Okay,
Where
that's
shall
how
we go
got. That's how they got tougher. Okay, where else can I go in this house?
Refrigerator,
house
refrigerator,
covered in
refrigerator.
vines. Is that really all there was to this game? Phooey. I wonder if that's Miss Clavel.
It could be.
But yeah, I think that's really all there is to this game.
See you soon, mon ami.
Alright, what's the next game? Oh shoot, I forgot to change the topic. Guys, when I start a new game, remind me to change the category.
Alright.
Understood.
Not that I think Madeline's Thinking Games would be a category on Twitch. Man, the live action movie. You just brought back so many memories for me, Avia. Let's see, what would not get me laughed at? You know what, I think, see that's, like, okay, we've done a good bit from my childhood. Now, I wonder, oh, wait.
What?
I'm looking. I forgot, I need to look in this thing, too. Let's see, no, I've got a modern remaster of that one, there was this one disc I had, and it's right here, that had, it was from this company called Softkey, according to the disc, and it says 100 great kids games. Most of them are already installed on the PC, so we shouldn't have any issue playing a lot of them. I just gotta get to load. Reader Rabbit. Oh, I think I have one of those somewhere. But it was Reader Rabbit Toddler, so I don't think chat would find that too entertaining. I was very young when I had it.
I mean, there's the old Captain Crunch game.
I don't have that, but I do have an old Chutes and Ladders PC game that I remember playing a lot. I think it came from a cereal box. Or at least if the
game.
Oh, there we go. Is that the game? There's the program. That's more of a launcher. Oh my goodness me. That is a This is bringing so back. Oh my goodness. Where did my folks get this? I don't know. We've just always had it. Why did the chicken cross the road? I don't know. It's shareware. Of course it is. Alright, let's play a game. Oh! Flaming Gamer! By the way, Mary, earlier, late birth was have this follow. Thank you! Thank you for the follow. Okay, so wait, how do I start a new game? Oh, that's not how. How do I start the game? Oh. Oh. Oh! That's better. Oh, it's just Frogger, but with a chicken. That's the thing about a lot of the shareware games on these discs. They're just versions of other games made by independent developers. It was very ahead of its time. It was like physical Steam, but for kids games. Let's see here. Oh, I remember loving this one so much as a kid that I actually hacked into the files and modded my Sonic OCs in there. But we're not going to talk about that version tonight. We're going to play the actual one. Might as well, because I've known you for Cybertron, and I like the whole Willy Wonka bit. Man, that one, yeah, that was a good bit we did.
What bit?
So, remember when Chimp was doing the Ooga Booga and then the chocolate fish for a week in this was back in October. And I decided to invite him into a world because I knew that he was bringing the chocolate fish. Everybody was gone from TwitchCon, so I was like, yeah, you know what, I'll help a boy out. And that's how that happened. Alright. Let's do this. I'm fast. Okay, this one I remember, you gotta run to the top real quick. And that's why. That is called cannibalism, my friend, which is frowned upon in most societies. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Extra time.
I don't think it's quite Dig Dug. I think it's based on something else. Oh, I think it was called, like, Boulder Dash or something like that? I can't remember. What's this here? Yeah, hey, time where a lot of my friends went to Twitch was last year. Yeah.
10 seconds. An extra man.
There we go. I wonder if I could beat, like, all the shareware levels. Alright, while that's doing that, I'm gonna do this.
Santa, goddamn you, Santa!
There, I'm gonna just put it to games and demos for this. I remember, you gotta run like nobody's business to get out of this alive. I'm not gonna make it. And that's why I got the extra life! Gotta go quick, gotta go quick, gotta go quick.
game we got now?
This one. This one is a big compilation CD of shareware.
Shareware.
B-Tap, you distracted me so much I got eaten. Thank you for the raid, 9 viewers. What'd y'all do? Oh, doggone it, I got eaten again.
Okay.
Guess who's back?
The sponsor is your mother.
Yo, Beta.
I cannot for the life of me remember how to beat this level.
Secrets.
I beat that.
I see some shareware-ass DOS prompt stuff.
Yep. We have been having retro my VGA converter came in and I finally tested it and it works. Eventually. So we've been through all sorts of games tonight. We went through some of my childhood favorites. Q*bert, Lego Island, and a few, just a good variety. Pajama Sam.
I saw Q*bert, but then I was like, oh, that's not Q*bert.
Yeah, we've had to switch the category a bunch.
I wonder why Q*bert isn't in Smash Bros. Though.
What would he even be as attack? He can't even attack.
No, I meant like as a spirit at least. Like a spirit.
Wait.
A spirit.
I remember now.
Or it's this trophy.
It attacks you using language.
Okay.
He should have been smashed. He should have been smashed at least as an assist trophy, or like a spirit.
And behold, the asteroids clone.
Anyway,
I remember playing this so many times as a kiddo.
Anyway, Polly, how are you doing so far?
So far, so good. Oh, I forgot.
Images.
Okay, never use the teleport power. Polly, you'd have a field day with Sega games. Buddy, I got a whole Sega CD, Model 1, Genesis, and 32X combo on the other side of my room.
Ooh, how about Space Invaders?
Space Invaders? This is Space Invaders, basically.
Oh yeah, no, I'm tired. I streamed for 5 hours. I kind of want to go make a pizza or something.
Yes, go eat.
By all means, get your pizza, dude. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm not gonna
I'm gonna say it's...
I'm just saying. I'm gonna be
Yo.
some food.
Alright.
Alright, take your
Oh
time.
yeah, who knows? We'll see.
Ouch.
I mean, it also just depends if Ayla wants to play like Remnant or something.
Gotcha.
Like,
It's pizza time!
My program? What is my program? Dude just straight up forgot to give his thing a name. He just called it my program. Michael Wells, what were you doing,
Gustavo's fucking dead.
That was on purpose.
No, not in the 90s. Even if that were the case, it'd be really ahead of the time, but still. I think there were a small...
Polly, if I took you to a retro arcade down at Town, though, how would you like that?
If you were here in Michigan, I found a really cool old arcade.
Virtual Drum.
I'm trying to remember which ones work.
Is it funky?
It's not that one.
Some more 5, 6 Nike kicks.
Oh, wait. Can I play this one?
Shovelware's Brain Game. Polly.
Oops, that's not what I typed. Stop it. I don't want to play Math Wizard. Go away.
We eventually have to.
Pizza time, pizza time, pizza time, pizza time, pizza time.
I gotta play Roblox at some point.
Unfortunately, since I have to run this in 480p,
Mission
I
Impossible again or something?
cannot for the life of me find out. Wait, get back here.
Who remembers that one pinball game on Windows XP, I think it was? Anyone remember that?
Pinball Space Cadet? Yeah, I used to play that.
Wait, is that Buck?
Oh,
Okay,
the
that's
joy
Buck
of being
SWAT.
the joy of being a Maya.
Wait, I think I remember this one.
These games are very unique, totally. Made. Super Dynamite.
755.
I know I'm probably going to sound like a boomer for saying this, but how come video game ads aren't as colorful anymore as they used to be?
Good question.
No idea why this exists. Oop.
Okay.
What the?
Shareware! Let's see what I... Oh, Dino Slot? Wait, did I remember play this? Wait, do I remember this? I do remember this! It's a slot machine. Don't worry, Twitch, this isn't real gambling.
No, never.
I'm literally betting little rocks. That don't even exist.
Probably red. This is rigged as usual.
Bunga binga.
I got rocks!
Nice.
Bunga binga.
Ugh.
Lost your rocks.
That's cute, actually.
This is cute.
Like, occasionally,
Yes,
I'm
Polly
just
is
going
cute.
purely off of memory as to which ones were actually decent and which will actually run. Oh!
Yes,
Overall
Polly is
6,
cute.
thank you so much for the follow.
Yes, thanks.
Let's see. I think I remember messing around with this coloring book one. Yeah, I remember you. Oh, can't open bitmap file. Go back to the... Okay, so it just has the 2.
By the way, Rose was on earlier. I was like, ooh, fun.
Yeah.
She was playing some other retro game, I think. I don't know. I don't know what she was playing. Survival.
New game.
Okay. Sub.
Okay, what are the
Sub.
what are the controls? How do I drop a bomb? How do I drop a bomb?
6 sub.
I didn't ask for a bomb, Billy.
This is the poorest timing I have ever heard.
Oh my god, we should
Wait.
watch sometime for movie night. We should watch the frickin' the Russia that was it like the old like Slovakia or where I forget where it was, but
Guys, Sync Sub is such unfortunate
but
naming.
is like the original. It
Oh,
was Treasure
right.
Planet, and it featured Bryan Cranston as the main character. That's right,
Where's
Walter
the
White
button?
himself.
Ah.
So many tragedies happening. Queen is dead.
Doggone it.
Submarine blew up. Technoblade died. What the fuck? Earth, what are you doing to us? Is this our punishment for crashing you?
We need Earth to survive, but Earth doesn't need us to survive.
Earth doesn't need us to survive. Exactly.
That's literally what I just said. But okay.
More like we need the stuff on Earth to survive.
Well, how do I use it?
Just mash every button and count. Just mash every button and say good luck.
I'm trying.
That's what I do when I start up a new game. I just press every dang button there is in the universe. Like however, when I play Doom, I shoot at anything that moves. Anything that moves,
I
I'm
forgot
shooting
how
at.
to play. I know it works. I just can't remember.
That's the first topic.
Oh! That did something! Please hit one of them. Please. Please. Oh! 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 No! I think it was backspace.
Oh, I think
Oh,
no, Beats still anyway,
He's getting food. He'll be back.
Anyway,
Was it
Polly,
enter?
I'm gonna differ, but I'll see you later.
Alright.
That's legit
What
one of the
button was
most
it?
wonderful. That is one of the most wonderful noises in gaming.
What is this one? Stellar Explorer?
Just the pizza tower sound of hitting Mach speed.
It's a tower. I'm gonna cower.
Oh no, I ain't playing no Star Trek simulators, sorry. I can't process this.
I can't process it either.
Oh! Yay! We can play bootleg shareware Tetris, yeah!
What? You got the Tetris? Yeah, you're the best! Woo! Tetris! Sorry, I am a fan of Vargska. I am a fan of Joel.
I can see that.
Polly a god at Tetris?
No. A lot of these games have no sound, so I'm just singing off key above it all.
Terrible placement. Nice song, Polly.
Dang it.
I'm delirious and I don't know why. Alright, next game.
Not adorable. Not
Secret.
adorable. I wouldn't say adorable. Like, neat.
Wait, is this Snake?
Oh, I get it.
Is this Snake? It's Snake!
Snake?
I'm playing bootleg indie Snake.
Polly... What?
Wow.
Polly Python.
There they steal Snake. Snake. Wait, it's the adventure version.
I gotta find the mice, gotta find the mice. Oh.
Wait, this is the... It's the adventure version.
Here, mousy, 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 mousy. Here, Ivy. Sorry, Ivy, if you're watching this. Alright. Oh, no! No, poor Sneaky.
No, Snake. To be fair, he was eating rats. That makes me mad. Oh, it
Rats
makes me
stink. That's what they do.
crazy.
Hiss, hiss, hiss. Hiss, 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 hiss.
Collision.
Wait, I just realized this thing's name is Polypython. Oh, I died again.
That makes sense. Her name is Polly.
But spelled way different.
Pizza time!
Okay, we get it. You like Pizza Tower.
Sorry, I can't help it.
Hey, I forgot about this. Does this thing's clock still work? Yes, it can still count to 2023, thank goodness. I'm gonna... Yeah.
Oh wait, hang on. We can't call Polly cute. She still hasn't got enough bits.
Alright, guys, who wants to play? How old are you?
16.
Oh, wait.
My age is an enigma, but I am still bred.
Enigma.
I remember.
Is this like a virus
Okay,
on
so
our
for
computer?
instance, this game, it's
that's
not really
why.
a game, it's an old program. And it only works if you were born before 2000, so if any of you were born before 2000, I'm sorry, I can't calculate your age with
I
this.
would just make up a year myself.
But look, it gives you, like, a time conversion of how old you are, in terms of years, months, weeks, days, hours, so on and so
Well,
forth.
it's just 2023
I
now.
was born on a Thursday, apparently. Alright. 2 men, no wait,
on a
not 2
Friday.
men, wait. Out of those of you in my voice call, how many of you are born, which of you weren't born after 2000? Because if you...
I was born after 2000, definitely.
Okay, I know Olven
I'm
and
born
Rap
before.
probably are too young. How about you, Kaiser? You're a great supporter of the channel, let's give you that honor. Would you
Alright.
mind telling us the birth date, and you don't have to
No.
give a time?
That'd be 12/21/92.
1291. Wait, 12/21/92. Oh, clear it, clear it, clear it.
Year of birth.
Fair enough.
I consent.
Do you remember what time, Kaiser?
If I remember correctly, it was at 4:03 a.m.
Oh wait, oh right.
Man, you too. You were also a wake-up call.
Yep.
That's right. You were trying to.
There you go. As of right now, yeah. So.
Oh, fuck.
You were born on a Monday.
That figures.
Want to know a fun fact about me?
What?
I was born on Friday the 13th.
Oh. I feel like you may have told me this. B-Tap, are you back yet?
They're still deafened.
Okay, because I can't see. 2 men, were you born before 2000? Yuma? Well, Yuma, no, she's probably not. Oh, goodness, I don't have
I was born in 2003.
I was
Yeah.
born in 2007. Definitely not.
So, definitely not doing that today. Wait, what's Missile Master?
2000. I wish you would work with years after.
I am pretty sure that this company is long gone. That's the thing about these old shareware games, like... Oh, I think this is Missile Command, but... Yeah, it's Missile Command, basically.
Missile Command? I forgot. Oh, that. Nag screen. Oh my.
Yay, I saved the day! Alright, where are yous?
Hit it. Nice. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, these guys gotta evacuate now. Neat.
Oh, your birthday.
None of these have music.
Xavier.
Oh, Avian? Oh. Do I not have any music? Oh goodness, we have an old Hannah Montana CD on here, apparently. I can't play that because of copyright.
Hannah Montana.
Can't do that. Wait. I do have Sonic the Screensaver. Oh, I
Sonic
could... I know it's installed on here. Yeah.
Oh my, that's music.
Wait. I gotta make sure. Okay, quit. Settings.
I need a
Editor, setting.
screensaver.
Just checking to make sure it works. You guys want to see a screensaver? Oh, if my mouse would stop moving on its own. Looky.
You can edit the screensavers?
This was part of the Sonic 3 and Knuckles collection for the PC that I did get my hands on. But let's just say I'm gonna reduce the picture display to 5 seconds so we could just see the cool animations. And I did speed them up just as much as possible.
Baby, I can't believe our birthdays are so similar. Except for you. Definitely you.
You guys gotta check this out.
Okay. Check this out. Check this shit out.
Look at him. He's going fast.
When I was a bit younger, my grandfather, my grandfather on my dad's side, who is now no longer with us, got me a freaking an Angry Birds drone, and I'm planning on testing it out.
Aww.
Nice.
It's so cool. I love this screensaver.
Yeah, it was sold separately in Japan, but Chloe may put on an avatar to become a jester, but I'm a joker. Oh, I accidentally nudged the mouse. Stuck on it. But yeah,
guys.
but you get the gist.
Chloe's already a jester.
I'm sure there's videos on YouTube of it. But yeah, I have that on there.
Chloe's
and...
already a clown, so.
Okay, wow. Let's see.
I knew this would happen.
You know what?
You know who else is a clown?
Your mom.
My mom.
Oh.
Me. Definitely. We're both clowns together.
Come on.
Come give me a hug.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, it turns out CD drives are affected by gravity. Who could have guessed? I figured it out.
Drives are affected by gravity? What?
Well, at least some of these old desktop ones from way back then.
Gravity.
Let's see, what do I got in here?
Gravity
What do I got in here?
Working against me.
I don't believe in the law of gravity.
Windows 98? I think so.
What
happens when we get to 2098?
I feel like that one I'm looking at right now probably deserves its own stream. I could probably beat it within 2 or 3 hours.
The 90s. What happens if we get to the 90s?
Oh! This gem from my childhood.
Apparently we found a winner.
I just remember playing it so much as a youngin'.
I am so young yet so old.
Hey now. Young at heart. Young at
Born
heart.
in Gen Z, and I hate my own generation.
Oh goodness me! They don't have this version.
So stupid. How can you be this stupid? There's no need. Come on, guys.
I'm gonna just click this one. That's the closest one. My childhood. My childhood. Stop laughing at me.
Let me guess, Math Blast. I can't see right now. Math Blaster.
It's another.
Peg.
This came from the same pack that the Spy Masters game came out of. I kind of do, actually.
Oh, you don't need an old computer for this one. Okay, which one?
Now this theme song is a bop.
Well, I gotta figure it out for myself.
Grizzly Boy, thank you for the follow. Just gotta know how to work. Ooh, what would you do if your best friend were an earthling? What would you do if he helped you build your own robot? Together you could save the world using your brain and not just your brawn. You'll be superheroes. You just have to jump through the door. B-B-B, B-B-B-L, B-B-B-L-A-S-T-E-R, B-B-B, B-B-B-L, B-B-B-L-A-S-T-E-R, Blaster! I'm so sorry.
That's not quite how I remember Math Blaster looking, but...
Early 2000s, Alvin. Early 2000s.
Could also have been like a few versions.
But winning the grand prize trophy takes super galactic brain power, and they need our help.
We also need to earn 8 medals at the fair, so we can enter the big race for the intergalactic trophy.
Well then, let's go!
It is a bob, though, I can tell. These animations... salami.
You need 8 medals before you
I
can
used to
try
play
for
this a
that
lot in
trophy.
elementary
So
and
get
middle
along to
No
the game
way.
of your choice.
Really? What?
The roller coaster game. Yes?
Oh my god, those animations are so cool.
All these Wurgles need to be
Oh my god,
loaded
I
onto
love
the
it.
Oh, I love these cute little
Only
fellas.
certain Wurgles can ride in each car. Read the rules above each car. Then line the Wurgles up in a
The
loading
blaster
zone that
bus.
they can ride in.
That's what I'm gonna call it.
Blaster Bango.
Hancock.
Oh yeah, they screamed when you pick them up.
They scream when you pick them up.
I also scream when I'm...
When what, Olvin?
Oh,
Click on the lever when you're done filling the zones.
Oh, just played TF2, but anyway, I also scream when held.
Their names, their noises, they make me laugh.
So cute.
I'm terrible, I know. Let's see. Think. What adds up to 183? Can't believe I'm struggling at math at a kid's game.
No way.
Click on the lever when you're done filling the zones.
Well, that's the only odd number, and I need it to add to 183.
Click on the lever when you're done
That's
filling
it!
the zones.
Oh! Himbo Rhino! Thank you for the raid with 22 viewers. Welcome, welcome. We're doing something a little different tonight. We've been doing a ton of different old PC games since I have a new means to capture from my old PC now.
Click on the lever when you're done filling the zones.
Yeah, I think this should go.
Unearthly logic. You're in the loop. And
This is a game I remember loving the roller coaster games so much. Look at it go!
Love how I'm getting Splatoon streamers with this. 3 of them were wrong.
Here come the next
Oh no, never mind.
So
They-
cute. But yeah, you get the gist of that one. I'm not gonna bore you with too many, because there is a special game that I really want to show all y'all. It's very meme-worthy.
Make sure the amount of money in the container equals the amount written on it. Click on the lever when you're done.
Well, I would love to see how much is in there first. Bet if I could just do that.
Probably
Yeah, I remember this from working in as a cashier for a couple years.
89 cents? That's all you've made?
No, I remember having to count change.
Oh.
Walmart wasn't that bad.
You're on the money. Let's make more money.
Okay,
You
I
know
thought,
the deal.
you were making 89 cents.
Click on the lever when you're done.
I mean, I technically did make 89 cents just now. But yeah, that's that one. Oh, the pie throw game.
Click on the pies that match the fractions written on each creature.
We need a more challenge for these.
Look, I can only do so much.
1 9. Click on a pie to pick it up.
Yeah.
Totally a la mode.
Maybe oh whoa. Or
oh whoa.
Or something out there.
1 8.
No.
3 9s.
Thank you.
Nice match. 6 8s. Yeah. 4 6. Totally a la mode. 5 5.
Throwing pies.
Totally a la mode. 6 12s. Nice match.
I'm starting to realize this is probably how I got my sense of humor.
Right on.
Not a bad thing about that.
It's full of weird stuff like math, but
5 5.
same thing. Yep, if you
divide and conquer.
yeah, if you got it that was technically the same amount, you would get the points for it.
To play the bonus round. Throw as many pies as you can at any of the characters. Well, we'd all like to hit Blaster with a pie. Don't do it now, or you'll lose points.
So.
Very, very good.
These guys would taunt you if you, like, got the answer wrong, but obviously I'm not getting the answers wrong because this is a game made for small children.
Very, very good.
Oh, a sock. Why is there a sock here?
Sweet job.
Sock.
Sam?
Vajara Sam, how dare you?
What? I grabbed a pie.
You just throw pies at them once you're done? Sock out.
Whoop, my bad.
Loves pie, but not in a
Thrown the
face.
sock.
Sweet stuff.
Why is there
Here's
underwear?
your smashing score.
Oh. Give me a second to untangle this mouse. What a game, honestly.
The fucking pie. Damn.
Hey, I guess you could say we all got our just desserts, just desserts there.
Are you ready?
No.
What else is crazy?
What?
Me, because of the rats.
I know.
That's me.
Click on the competitor you want to put in the
That's
dunk
crazy.
booth.
They locked me out.
Hmm.
I remember with rats. And rats make
I
me
always
crazy.
picked this one.
Insane. I was insane once. They locked me in a room.
One of the targets completes the
Elevator
pattern at
room.
the top of the screen.
An elevator
Click
room
and
with
drag
mice.
the ball to
And
aim
mice
a slingshot
make me
at the
insane.
correct target.
I used to have no idea how to beat this game because I thought you were like supposed to hit the character, but no, you're actually supposed to hit the targets with the right answer.
funny. You can hit the character.
2 more to go.
It's funny.
Let's try another time.
I love how you were just aiming on him.
That was what I would do as a kid.
Well, you gotta try it
Or,
this one.
until I figured it out.
One more, and I'm a goner.
Let's try another time. Great job! Just like
Just
a
him in
cookie
the
and
face
milk.
and ball.
You are down with patterns.
Damn,
You
it's
are
actually
the metal.
It's time.
Yay!
for my daily resting
That
break.
was a splash.
So I've
Let's play
heard,
another
as
round.
the Avia wants to put it.
Ooh, time travel. This one requires the use of the keyboard.
Blaster needs your help finding all of the saucers with the time written at the top of the screen. Use your keyboard arrows
Yeah, I
to
remember
move
how to
one
play this.
Press the space bar when you land.
4:15.
Timing. There are
See, people wonder how I'm able to read time. This is partially why.
nice timing. There are still more to find. Only
Yes, for some reason, I know quite a few people that can't read analog clocks. I don't know why.
alarming
Oh.
how well you did. You found them all. Now
This
try this
darn
time.
degeneration can't read them.
Hey, Sylvie. But yeah, that's the gist of that one. And
point-
let's see here.
Oh, you're playing Math Class. I was about to say, wait, are you playing Pajamas?
We did earlier.
Oh my fucking god, of course you did.
Why wouldn't we?
Pajama Sam's Sock Factory.
Read
Sockworks.
this number to see how much fruit to put
Sock
in the
Works,
juicer.
whatever.
Then add or subtract fruit to the
Pajama
bowl.
Sam wishes he had a
Make sure
sock
you have
factory.
this
I want it
amount of
harder.
fruit
I want it
in the
harder.
Customer's juice.
Oh, that's what he said.
Shut up.
She
Boy.
said. That's what she said. That's what she said. I said the line. Hey.
Bad.
No.
I want maximum difficulty.
See how much fruit to put in the juicer.
Maximum
Add or subtract
overdrive.
fruit to the bowls to make sure you have this amount of fruit.
I get it.
We can get in our ad.
This equation shows you how much fruit you've added or subtracted to
But I
get the
do
total
love
amount
Twitch.
in the juicer.
Shut up, Blaster.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, Twitch, you suck ass. Let me watch my favorite streamers without ads.
You are peeling out!
Look at it go. Now that's a. Oh.
What the?
They're sure to go
Guys,
bananas
stop
over
bugging
this
me,
one.
please. I didn't say anything that time.
That's tasty. Now try this one.
That's the gist of that one. Ooh, graph reading.
Pin prizes on these beasts for
Stop
their
it.
fantastic feats.
Stop it or you're getting kicked, okay?
Question, then
I
look
didn't
at the
even
chart
say
to
anything that
decide
time.
which animal gets the prize ribbon. Click and drag
Guys,
the prize ribbon to the correct
there's an alien named Boy.
It's the boy.
It's the boy. Here comes the boy. He won an award.
That's the one.
It's a bird.
Neil Wolf, no.
He's the biggest bird. He's the biggest bird. He's like a bird and a frog.
That his dance was always my favorite. 30 and 40 minutes.
Dude,
And
that's
I'd be this guy.
Speech. Give us a speech. Now put this ribbon on the prize-winning animal. Let's give this one a hand.
Wait, what's that guy doing in there?
Here comes the next round of contestants. Click and drag the prize ribbon to the correct animal.
Poor
Let's give
Snoo. He
this
doesn't
one a
even get a
hand.
single award.
Each one has a cute little animation.
Go ahead and pin the prize on the winner.
Oopsie. 19 more. Oh, I misread that. I'm dumb. Hey! I get a feeling that that alien will be good at TF2.
True.
The one that was doing the dance. Well, looks like we got an encore! Hey! Hey!
You charted yourself a course to a medal! Congratulations!
Yippee!
Here comes the next round of contestants! Click and drag the prize ribbon to the correct animal.
His name Jeff.
Let's give this one a hand!
We got Arfak, Ray, Az.
Last game.
Click on the number that completes the equation at the top of the screen.
You must also zap the falling meteors, or they'll break the city's shields and destroy the city below.
Pew, 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 pew.
Oops, you clicked the wrong number.
I got click happy.
Right on!
My gamer hand, it's going too quick for this game. That's not what I meant to hit.
You clicked the wrong number.
Fine defense! Keep it up!
Where's 19? There's 19.
Right on!
Where's 20?
Uh,
And I don't mean
they're
our
off
friend
one
the
at the
cow.
Yeah.
Oops.
That was not the right number!
Right on!
Oh, looks like the dinner date was canceled because they forgot.
Ooh.
Aw.
They had plans to work out at the gym, so I don't blame them. I need to get that. Rock climbing is something I want to do.
20.
You didn't get a medal this time, but keep up the
I
practice.
got it. Nice.
Rats, gotta try again.
I would say aspirations start with bouldering.
I do bouldering. I do a little bit of auto rappel, or like auto belay too.
Oh, there you go.
I haven't really gotten this hang of bouldering that isn't like either at an incline or straight up.
Where's 21? There's 21. 21?
Is it weird just going that way, or is it, because I know some people have an issue with, like, grip strength when they're trying to go up, like, an incline, or a decline, but...
I also always, like, fall off whenever I try to go, like, at an incline where I'm, like, facing, my back starts facing downwards.
Ah.
No, you don't.
The application program, the virus.
20, 20, 20. Where's 20?
You're not condone that. Days are numbered, rat.
21? 21?
Yuma.
21 had just left the screen.
Keep it up!
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you say my name.
Say my name, say my name.
There's the adorable bean.
I'm just vibing.
You're precious.
Nice. I'm
Thank you.
Nobody's gonna stop my bond. I got to keep on moving.
Where's 2? Where's 2?
Human? Right there.
There's 2.
Right on! Hey, you got this down!
Need one more.
Alright.
With a train horse.
Gamer hand, go crazy!
This is gonna end
The city shouldn't fear the boulders, the city should fear me.
Oh, wow. Fireworks display. Oh, wait, those aren't fireworks.
Wait, those aren't fireworks. Oh, I can just...
I guess if I'm not gonna...
Wow. That's a lot of asteroids. Whatever. I don't care what it's called.
Does it just go until it kills me? Okay, they're just spawning a whole bunch.
Alright. You got this, Polly? I love how Polly is going.
Let's just say, in terms of gamers, I rock.
In terms of gamers, we have no gamers. In terms of money, we are broke.
What do you get when you crush a burger and a computer?
Yeah, they're definitely getting faster.
What do you get when you crush a burger and a computer?
Oh, I am.
My kneecap brushed against the corner of my desk.
Ooh.
I'm just so open, joke. Hey, open. What do you get when you crush a burger and a computer?
My arm is getting tired, but I must get the high score to end all high scores in this silly little game. Oh.
To deliver the joke better, you have to say laptop.
Oh. Come on.
It's a hamburger, not a sandwich. It's a Burger King.
Oh my goodness, stop throwing so many rocks!
Why are you rushing rocks? I got that. Is a lot of rocks.
What?
It's a lot of rocks. How about some more?
No!
Meteoric to the max! You just zapped the high score!
I love how the main characters are giggle their asses off.
Excellent.
Breathe, woman. What fucking...
Look at the scores!
It's over.
What'd you get? 420, 69 or some shit?
No, let's just say... Okay, so my score... No, the previous high score was 39,800. Okay, that's pretty good. My current score, 90,400.
Beat your old self?
I beat my old self by a mile.
Pick that young Polly.
Scored your way to the big race!
Oh, there's my end. Oh, hey, there's my
Congratulations on
Let's do
making it to
this.
the big race for the intergalactic trophy.
Reward
Finish as fast as you can, and you'll take home the grand prize. Choose your course, and we'll be off.
We're going double dare.
Take your marks at the starting line.
I
Use
double
the
dog
arrow keys.
dare.
Blaster. On your marks.
Let's do this.
Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you.
Come on.
Ow, that went off in my leg, and that's fragmentation to my knees. That's a problem, Ow.
Uh-oh. I'm not gonna lose a kid's game. I'm not gonna lose a kid's game. Wait. Oh yeah, fast, 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 fast.
Oh, he hit me with long bomb.
Launch yourself across the screen.
My gamer skills are being. Bear in mind, I am playing this with a minuscule second of lag.
This section sucks. My enemy. My enemy. Look out for yourself. My enemy.
Collect the objects for more time and speed.
You go backwards, right?
Oh, it ain't over yet.
You know, last time I played this was 7th grade. No way. It's crazy. Good fight for.
Oh, well, that's computer science.
You're gonna beat your high score. Look at those flags.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Whoa.
Are you flying?
It's my little jumpy thing. I don't know what to call it other than a jump.
When you commit to the jumpy thing.
You're definitely gonna be your high score.
We're gonna see. I don't remember how long this course is. That little clock just helped.
I didn't even realize B-Tap left.
Yeah, he did. I don't know why. Maybe he's tired. I don't know.
Yeah. I imagine. Definitely gonna beat your high score though. That's for sure. This isn't procedurally generated?
Nope. They didn't do that back then, I'm pretty sure. Not for something like this. Oh yeah, I've definitely beaten my...
Oh. You get to 100,000?
Yeah, I think I beat it.
Stellar performance just won you the grand prize trophy and the intergalactic high score.
Nice going, Paul. Yeah,
Woo.
you definitely beat it.
I mean, young me was obviously good, but... Man...
Man, have your skills have improved.
Let's see, so... Previous high score, 86,200. Pretty good, pretty good. My current score, 113,500. My goodness.
Did your little self make it through the entire course?
Apparently. But I think that's enough of... I think that's enough Math Blaster.
No,
I think...
Intergalactic
We've been going for a little while, you know? I think it's time we bring out the big one.
A big one. I love how that's your name. AO. AOL.
No, not AOL. Not AOL. Not in the slightest. No.
Audacity.
No.
Notepad.
No, we're not playing any of that. I'm putting the other disc away. Give me a second. No, we're playing one of the most meme-worthy ones I own. But I'm gonna have to do a workaround because I can't get the sound to work right.
Plus, the sound is probably copyrighted.
No, not really. Someone has to have no life to want to tag me for that, just saying. Where are you? I know I put you in here somewhere.
Love how my chat is just filled with, welcome to the chat room.
Where is it? I know you're in here.
Damn it, Twitch.
Yeah, there it is.
Let's
put this bad boy in.
Please. Come on. Let me just chat with the other chat members.
Ah.
Oh,
I've been waiting for this one for a bit.
Sonic typing?
No.
Is that right, Sonic?
No. It's this beauty.
This beauty of a beast. Sonic. Sonic teaches typing.
It's not Sonic teaches typing. That's you're thinking of Mario teaches typing. I have Sonic Schoolhouse.
Sonic Schoolhouse.
I think the one person in here that didn't know was Ulvin.
Click on me for help.
I love Sonic Schoolhouse.
Yeah, so as you can see, due to the fact that this was meant for
under your regular name.
This was meant for older versions of Windows, so but I have done myself the liberty of wait, actually. I'm doing a sub. I'm doing. Hush up. I'm trying. I said. I've actually gone ahead and gotten my hands on the MIDI files from this game, and I'm just gonna play them that way because they're on the disc. There you go. I think.
What about brute forcing it?
There we go. I'm playing it through the stream so they can hear it. Wait. Hey, there we go. Yeah, we'll play as me, but we gotta change this thing.
Bunny. I love that's how your first iteration of Low Poly Bunny came out.
Ha!
It's not meant as a joke.
I'm gonna be.
So yeah, I'm playing the music through stream because the sound doesn't work. Because this was meant for like Windows 3.1 and 95, not 2000. So the sound drivers don't work quite right.
It is pretty bad. I love how you get to walk around. Oh, jump scare.
I mean, someone did make a Baldi. Someone did make a mod for Baldi's
Ew.
Basics that partially is influenced by Sonic Schoolhouse.
Can't I just click on the... There we go. So, click on the letter. Well, I didn't mean to click I, but okay. Do.
Big.
Aha! There we go.
I'm gonna be on and off of like doing a long and arduous process to make
For jump scare
I'm doing a long and arduous process to make an Arnold Palmer.
Alright.
Where are you?
Is the N. N is for No, we're not gonna talk about that. No, it's for no. It's for no.
That just reminded me.
H-I-J, where's J? Is that J? That's T.
Battery should be done.
I never thought I'd struggle to find the letters in this place.
On Saturday.
Oh, there's a lot of letters here. Oh, hello, Eggman. You scared me.
He's here for the party.
Okay. Alright, the battery should be all charged up.
There it is. Do 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 do.
Polly?
Yeah?
Just found something.
Like what?
Oh. It's like a wish list under your stream. Sure, guys, make sure to go and buy her stuff.
My stuff? Oh, are you talking about my throne wish list? That's optional.
Optional, but you might as well do it. And that Aki V2.
Look, if they got their own stuff to worry about paying for, I'm not gonna mind.
Aki V2 is like a public avatar.
Okay, so... No. There we go. And what did I win? A key! To go play.
That food sucks. Try and make your avatar a maid outfit.
I actually did that long ago.
But for your Cinderace this time.
Oh, looked up. I tried to look for that, but the only one available for the Dira base doesn't fit the blend shapes that I specifically use. Also, give me a second while I try to reorient this keyboard. I'm actually gonna move my mic.
Yeah, please do. So you don't knock it over, like Fizzy did.
Actually, I'm just trying to make it more comfortable.
His mic by drop kicking it, basically. That's my headcanon. Literally drop kicked it without even realizing it.
Oh wait, oh, I can kind of control it like a joystick. Weird. Well, I'll give these guys credit where credit was due. Okay, so I'm looking for the letter N. I'm so much better at math. I should have picked math, because you can't really screw up numbers.
N is for nothing.
The nothingness I feel inside.
Void of space. Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD.
Excuse me. And that's it, I'm using the arrow keys. I'm taking that.
Insane after watching Space Jam DVD.
Space Jam DVD, Space Jam DVD.
Space Jam DVD.
There you are. Eh. If I ever come back to this game on stream, I'm gonna try to play it in a way that it can actually be captured properly with the sound included. Because it's just not the same without all the awful everything to it. You know? The music, the sounds, the voice for Sonic!
Wait, the voice is for Sonic? What's the voice for Sonic?
The same one you heard welcome me as I came into the game.
Problem. I'm streaming
ZX.
because,
Okay, right. My bad.
the reason why is because I don't want it affecting the audio of my Discord call.
Hey! Leave me alone, Eggman.
What's he trying to do?
He'll take my answers.
He's gonna copy your work? No way.
No, I mean to take the little answer I'm holding away from me if I get near him.
Our song's here. You can save the day.
Oh no! No! I accidentally picked up a different letter.
No!
This is hard to control. I don't know if it's because I'm playing this on a faster computer than this is expecting.
A faster computer? What?
Basically, this was meant to run on 95, you know, Windows 95 machines. I'm playing this on a couple operating systems up. There we go.
That X, get that X, move around.
And make sure I don't give myself a wrist cramp.
Don't get wrist cramp. That would suck. Spin around, move around. XP will run this like a champ, hell yeah.
There we go.
Z.
We earned
Z
ourselves a
is
field
the
trip.
more sleep I get.
What am I still looking for?
Basics in education and learning. Time for all these basics.
Ah, I need the letter Q. And the letter G.
Pretty sure I saw a bunch of letter Q's.
Where
wow,
are you?
This is a fever dream.
Yeah, a bunch of bouncing letters everywhere.
This is G. The orange G. Come on, Polly.
I got this.
Okay, there's you.
Wait, wrong way.
I think Eggman is stuck.
Good. Can't bother us. Yay!
I mean, there's not egg-shaped doors here.
At least this way I could, like,
Okay.
clear the way.
A is for
Oh, I think he caught on to me. Fun fact, so in the files, the game file itself happens to be called Sonic. It's an exe file.
Suspicious.
Indeed.
So sussy.
Where's the letter G? See,
Oh,
I
no,
knew I
sorry.
should have just gotten into the math door instead.
Hanging out with Godzilla.
I love Eggman's design though. It looks so cute.
As cute as it could be.
He looks like a Fumo.
Looks like a fool. Oh.
Fumo. This is what high
Where is the
quality
letter
buttons.
G? Where's the letter G?
Just killing them all. jump scare. Jesus.
Where are you? I never thought I'd struggle at Sonic Schoolhouse, but here we are. It's just waiting for the right letter to spawn.
Can you use a keyboard for this?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Where's the letter G? Can you find the letter G?
It's right there.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Where is it? Take it, take it, take it, take my letters. I got the last one. Oh wait, can I?
Whoa.
Did I just click on a wall? Ooh. Oh. Neat.
Intriguing.
I don't have to get anywhere near the... There we go. Yay! Oh, I did it! Why is it for...
You got all 10 right. Great job.
Yay! I did! Phew!
Is he playing with sparklers? Wow, that took so long for you. Oh
Ugh, okay. I think we've earned a little fun.
Yes.
Let's go on that field trip. I hope it still works, by the way.
I don't even know if it works.
Goodness me, what are these graphics?
These are like early Sega graphics.
Click on one of my friends to go for a visit.
Oh, the game
Click
glitched.
on the buttons over the window to find out more about whoever you're visiting. Click on the red light when you're ready to go back
Please
to
don't
school.
break. Please don't break on me.
Buckle up.
Oh. Me see this
Click on the buttons over the window. Find out more about whoever you're visiting.
Oh.
Some rabbits are lucky and
Why
live
is
with people
there
as
two
pets.
Sonics?
The rest of us live in holes in the ground. Some
I'm gonna
of
pause
us
the
dig
music.
Our own, and some prefer to find nice holes that someone else has already built.
You wanna learn more about my
We
fellow
usually come out
buns?
of our
Now's
holes
your
at
chance.
night or early in the morning to look for food. Since we don't have any claws or big teeth to protect us, we have to sneak around a lot and avoid the bigger, meaner animals. See how hard it is to see us sometimes? That's how
Oh,
we
you just
hide.
broke the fourth wall.
Bunnies.
Oh, you broke the
Bunnies.
fourth wall? No way.
We like everything from cold, snowy areas to hot
Help!
deserts.
Help me!
We were not indigenous to all of those places.
Welcome to Sonic Schoolhouse.
Grow up somewhere naturally.
Welcome to
There were
Sonic
never any
Schoolhouse.
rabbits in Australia until
Help.
humans brought them there.
Help! Help me!
You've probably played with a rabbit at your friend's house or at the zoo.
I'm sentient.
If you have, you know how much we love vegetables and fruit.
Loved it.
Give me a big head of lettuce and I'm as happy as can be. Parsley is great. Celery is a nice change of pace. I'll even eat potatoes on special occasions.
Kneecaps, just a second. Insane.
Yeah, we went on a little field trip.
Yes.
I know there's the game where you can... You know what? I'm gonna struggle so hard with this game.
Yep, I'm now just waiting for,
Hey, I did it, I did it. I grabbed 5 rings. Yay!
14 seconds.
Obviously, there's like no sound to that, so...
Now I'm waiting, just waiting a few minutes for the tea to chill. And pouring the lemonade.
Just don't don't spill the tea, my friend.
Filthy.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're filthy.
Matching game. Okay. Got ourselves a ring. Oh, that's Sonic. Got Tails. Oh, Tails is in this game. Oh. A lamppost. Another lamppost. Ring. Ring. We got Sonic. And Sonic. And that means this would be Tails, and this one is Tails. I win! I beat Sonic Schoolhouse, yay!
Beat Sonic, ow!
I feel like...
I think this will put you in the 1% of people who've beaten this game.
I'm in pain. I'm suffering. I think I've become a little bit dumber. I'm losing a few brain cells.
Look at him go. He's going fast. Wait.
I begin dumber.
If you click on some of the paintings, they should change. I guess not. Not all of them. I think that's enough Sonic Schoolhouse.
My head.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Bunny just found a, just found a Klonoa meme.
I think I made a glitch.
Uh-oh.
Hi there. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
The jelly
You're
beans.
going to play in my schoolhouse.
Not anymore.
If you've ever got a problem, find me and I'll help. Right over there is where you pick a character. Just click on the animal. Try it if you don't believe me. You can also decide between your keyboard and a joystick with a click. There's a little box where you can choose your own name. If you're not sure how to do it, ask a grown-up. That's what they're for. If you want to play with a friend, click on the stick man. The traffic
Yeah, this game has a two-player mode.
Click on green to get started. Red will stop you. Yellow will pause the game and let you take a break. Click on the gumball machine to tell you how you're doing in the game. This note controls the music. I like to hear it, but you're the boss.
I had to play it manually.
Click on the books to change your grade. Don't you wish it were that easy in school? If the game's running slow, try clicking here. 486 instead of Pentium means your game will run faster. It just won't be quite as pretty. Anytime you've got any more questions, I'm always here. Have fun.
But yeah, that's Sonic Schoolhouse. Yay!
Yay!
Sorry you're leaving. You're gonna come back soon, right?
We'll see. Whew. So yeah, fun fact, this actually wasn't supposed to be a Sonic game at all. It was just some experimental, educational game that was supposed to play like a game that somebody was working on, but their publisher was like, slap the Sonic license on it, it'll sell. And that's basically why we have this really weird, out-of-place game in the PC library.
Oh, I love the credits!
Yay! Yeah. I'm killing the game. But yeah, that was a good round of retro PC games. Woo!
Yep.
I can't believe we're ending stream early. No way.
Early? It's been 3 hours.
Maybe.
You know, I never want to leave you. That's why.
Wow.
Maybe soon I'll be able.
Care about
Maybe
you.
soon I'll be able to. Maybe soon I'll be able to get that.
We love you, Polly.
Palmer.
Like your friends, family, and of course, co-workers. You've done a lot.
Who should I raid?
Give you a hug in
Who
VR. That's
should
what
I
it is.
raid? I think
Maybe
we'll.
give you a hug too now.
I think I know exactly who to raid.
Savior, good job. You got quest.
Woo! Oh,
Hey,
right, I'll be. You know what? That actually reminds me. I could put this keyboard back, and I could put this microphone back, and I could.
Try to use the quest one time.
And just in case, while I've got y'all here still, we are gonna start doing community meetups once the VR chat group reaches 50 members. We're getting close. We're getting close, but we're not quite there. Also, if you want to join the Discord, by all means. I'd be more than happy to hear people's feedback. Sometimes I ask what to stream. If you want to have some input there's your best way. And with that, I think it's time for me to raid out for the night. It's getting late.